Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're playing Shaolia Warring States by Bad Comet Games. Hello everyone, thank you for joining live. We'll just wait a couple minutes for everyone to kind of roll in, pull up a table, pull up a chair to the table.
To the table, yeah.
All right, let's start over. All right, let's start over. Let's do the countdown again. We'll start the stream over. But hello everyone.
We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Yeah, we'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay. Put the music on again. All right. All right. So yeah, the story here with this game and why it's on the channel. As you know, I don't do a lot of these Kickstarter games, but this one kind of fit my criteria. The company reached out to me a couple months back, maybe a month or two ago, and basically said, hey, we just had a game delivered to backers. Here it is. We're actually going to bring it back to Kickstarter later this year. Would you and Mel be interested in playing this on the channel? It looks like something you might be interested in. I said, okay. They sent me the information, and I'm being fully transparent here. They sent us the information to check out the game, videos. I read the rule book and was like, okay, this game looks clever. I can see what they're doing here. It looks pretty neat. I'll give it a try. So they sent us the Deluxe edition. This is what was on Kickstarter last year. This just delivered to backers this summer. And now they're launching a second Kickstarter, which just went live today, I believe. The link I put down in the description. I'm pretty sure it went live today. I put it in the video description of this video. You can click that to go on over to the second print run / new expansion Kickstarter. We'll look at that stuff in a minute. But yeah, they sent us this game. I got it like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, maybe. We cracked it open this past weekend, played it. Was it Monday? I think it was Monday. I cracked it open this weekend. We ended up playing it on Monday. I went all in on Monday. Learned the game. We played the game. Our daughter played the game. We played the game again. We played like more than we planned on playing it. Yeah. Because it was fairly quick and fairly catchy. It was I
really like it.
Yeah, it's like...
Spoiler.
Yeah. I was shocked by it. Like, it was better than I anticipated it would be. My expectations were like, okay, after seeing how their first Kickstarter did and reading the rules. But once I got like the components in hand, I was like, okay, it's pretty good for like a first time kind of Kickstarter game. But the strategy and the tactics are pretty clever. Like, maybe not tactics, maybe it's just strategy, but...
Yeah, strategy, yeah.
Yeah, but it's very clever. Like, the rules are not too heavy. The rules are not too heavy. We'll give you our full thoughts at the end and as we play, as we do. Disclaimer, they sent us the game, but we are not being paid for this video. They didn't tell me when to do this video or anything. They just said they're going to send us the game. We can do what we want with it kind of thing, review it or whatever. I said, guys, we just live play stuff and I give my full opinion. And they say, yeah, no problem. Here's the game. So we're playing it live stream. I was going to schedule it next week. And then they said to me that they're launching the Kickstarter actually this week. So I was like, all right, might as well stream it around the same time their Kickstarter launches. It makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, so we're playing it here today. Kickstarter launch day. Link is in the video description. But we're not being paid at all. We'll give you our honest opinions. We'll rip on whatever's bad about the game or what could be better. But we'll tell you like what we like about it. And we're going to play through it today and show you. We'll show you some of the other modes. Maybe if we have time after the base playthrough, we'll show you the different modes in the game. And maybe you guys can pick a mode and we'll play like a second playthrough after, trying like some of the different rules from one of the 8 various game modes that are included. It's kind of neat. Yeah, Brian's saying it feels like a Civilization style game. It feels a little like it's a very light Civ game kind of idea. Yeah. Like you're just building your own little like area, but it's basically like a head on, like it's a highly competitive game. Like you can play 2 to 4 players just fighting it out with each other. And I'll explain the whole game, how it works. We'll go over it here before we get into it. I'm just trying to wait a minute for others to show up just so, you know, we get started and everyone's here is going to watch live, knows how to play it. And then we'll show you how to play it. And it doesn't take that long. No. We'll take a little while because I'll explain everything as we play it, obviously. But we were ripping out games in like 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah. Once we knew what we were doing. On the box, actually, we'll go to BGG. Here we go. All right, on BGG, this was the game that delivered this summer. Kickstarted last year, came out this year. I think like July-ish. They were finally delivered to Kickstarter backers. It's 30 to 60 minutes, they say. Best with 2 players, according to BGG. 14 plus. And the weight on it's 2.43 out of 5. So kind of lower on the complexity end what we play here. But man, I think it's like a pretty sweet spot. Like you can teach it quick, get into it quick. And after you play it once through, you kind of like, okay, let's go again. Let's reset. Let's play again. I now know what I'm going to do to you here. But then different cards will come up and different strategies will show themselves to you, and you got to kind of like change on the fly sometimes. It's really neat. But it is 7.5 rated so far. It's only ranked, like, it's not a very well-known game, obviously. Like, it's in the 6,000s. It just came out, like, within the last, like, 2 or 3 months or whatever. You know, it wasn't huge. Yeah. But I'm okay. If a game's good, like, I'll give it a shot. And my research was like, okay, this is, like, could be a hidden gem here. Could be a hidden gem. But stay tuned. We'll show you how it works. You might, everyone's personality, everyone's game tastes are different. But man, this fits a niche in my collection that I didn't really have many of, I don't think.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to... So here's the Kickstarter from last year. Just want to give a little background. So the Kickstarter last year, last summer, was 1,484 backers, did 86,000. They delivered. It took a year. They delivered it. That's reasonable for,
you know. Good. Yeah.
They did what they were supposed to do.
This is their first game?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's their first Kickstarter. Because when I look at the company here, they only have 2 created, and it was, you know, last year's one, and now the second printing and expansion.
Oh.
So I'm assuming this is all Bad Comet's done. They are from South Korea. Yes, they're a South Korean company. This is correct.
Yeah.
And then here's the Kickstarter. It's happening today. Just started this morning, I believe. So it's for the second print run.
Look at the money rolling in.
Well, that's a gimmick. It does that every time.
I know, I like it though.
Even if nobody's backed in the last like 3 days, you'll click it and it'll do that whole refresh thing. It's just a mental trick to get you to be like, ooh, I gotta get in.
I need to do that too.
Fear of missing out. I want to be a number.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is a fast-paced dueling game of fantasy kingdom building filled with deadly strategy and clever tactics. So 29 days to go. I put the link, like I said, down in the video description if you're curious. But it looks like they funded today, but they have like this super low goal. But
if it's only for a reprint, like the game is already, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yes, and with the expansion, they're also like, I saw a video pop up about some prototype solo version they're doing.
Oh yeah, Jim just said that.
Yeah. It's thanks for reminding me about that. But yes, there is in this expansion, they're doing like some kind of solo version. I wonder if it's in an update. Nope, the promo pack. Well, like just to be clear, we're only playing with today what came out like earlier this year from last year's Kickstarter.
Yeah.
So we don't have this new expansion they're working on. That's part of this Kickstarter. So we don't have any of that stuff, or whatever the solo mode is. We don't have it. We're just playing with the game that exists today. So this stuff's being Kickstarted and will come out eventually. Yeah, I don't know if this solo mode, 13 different game modes, great houses. Anyways.
Oh, Jim says they have a solo playthrough in there. Okay, so
yeah, that's why I saw it come up on my YouTube thing like a week ago or something, that they had a prototype video working on a solo mode. Cool. But I didn't watch it or anything, so I don't know. Oh, here you go. Play Shaolia solo. Yeah, the game's art is pretty cool. It looks like kind of like from a mobile game. Like, it's definitely heavily inspired by like video games, kind of like mobile competitive games. Even their videos on their company's website are very like focused, like esports ripoff kind of videos. Super over the top. Oh my god! Blah blah explosions and like
it's a lot, but
it's like I don't know if that fits too well with video or with board games, but they tried. It was creative. But there is a how to play video there. I've also linked that, I think, down in the description below, or at least I meant to. It's 14 minutes. You can watch that to explain how the game works if my explanation doesn't do it for you. And you can see the rule book already and play it on Tabletop Simulator. That's all I wanted to show. All right. So here is one cover you'll see for the game. Super confusing. Can you pass me the other cover? So this is a slip that came on the Deluxe edition. So sometimes you'll see this cover and sometimes you'll see this cover. But they're both the same game. One's just a slip on the Deluxe.
That's cool. You can match it to the theme of your
and then
your board game.
Yeah, and then if you don't care about slip covers, which I think they're super annoying, I'll probably toss this after. But this is what the normal game looks like. So there's Deluxe and regular edition. So don't be confused with the exact same game. If you see this in an ad, this is like the same game as if you see that, except for just look for the Deluxe edition on the box. So we have Deluxe edition. And that comes with, I'm assuming, the metal coin The metal coin upgrade. They're beautiful, by the way.
I like them, yeah.
It's got wooden tokens for most tokens. So like barely any cardboard except for these little any tokens. So if you have the regular version, I don't know if, I think it's all just cardboard tokens, and maybe the gems are still gems. I don't know, but I'm not sure. I don't know anything about the regular version, but we are playing with the Deluxe, just letting you know. And that is an option. I did see it in the Kickstarter. I wanted to check to make sure I wasn't showing off a version of the game that you couldn't get, because that would annoy the hell out of me. That bugs me when companies like only send reviewers like the best looking version of the game.
Oh, then then people can't buy that.
Then people are like, well, come on, man. So anyways, you could still get this. It is in the Kickstarter. I don't know what's hitting retail. I don't know what the options are, but you can get either version on Kickstarter. If you don't want to pay for the extra bits and things, you can get just a regular version. And I think it just comes with like less cards, less components and stuff. But all that info is on the Kickstarter site. I linked that down below. That's that. All right. Well, let's get to the game here, how it works. All right. Normally, I'd highly recommend sitting across the table from each other. It's definitely one of those kind of games where you want to be staring across the table at your opponent, kind of like a Star Realms, that kind of thing, where like you're going at each other.
Yeah, you're staring them down.
You're staring them down. Yeah. You're bombing their base. You're blowing up their buildings. You're, all that kind of stuff. But because of our little stream setup here and what we're streaming today and tomorrow and that kind of stuff, I figured we'll sit on the same side. I saw that's how the company also does it in their videos. So just so you know, normally you'd sit across from each other, and it kind of makes a little more thematic sense. But we will be attacking my territory. We'll be also attacking Mel's territory, and Mel will be attacking my territory. And your territory has 8 spots on it. 2 are locked up with these locked cards, which you can spend 3 gold to unlock. We will be buying, so I just have some cards out here for example, but this is not how the game's normally set up. But you do have a level 1 deck of cards. There's 48 level 1 cards. These are simple locations you can buy. For 1 gold, you get a random card off the top of the deck, and it'll be a certain card type. For example, this is defense. Costs 1 gold to build, has 2 health, and has a passive ability. Must be attacked first. Defensive locations, or whatever they're called, go in the front row. They must go in the front row, which is kind of like why it's cool when you're sitting across from each other. You're trying to bust through their defenses. Anything else, for example, a farm, which generates gold, and you know it's a gold location because that symbol. You know it's level 1 because it has the pentagon symbol underneath it, right? And it has 2 health, costs 1 gold to build. And if you put a die with a 6 on it, has to be exactly 6. This is a dice placement game too. That's how you get your actions off, by spending dice to gain 3 gold, for example, on a farm. There is also cards that will gain you culture. And culture I'll explain in a second, but that's that symbol there. So I should have probably explained how you win the game. You can win the game, the default mode we're playing, you win the game by either getting to 18 culture, using this little wooden tracker here. Again, probably an upgraded component, I don't know. But it's a little wooden lamp here. And that will go all the way up to 18. Once someone hits 18, you win. But you can also win, and I'll show you here from my board. You can win by destroying their palace. So the palace is 12 health. So basically it's this part right here, you destroy the palace. The palace has its own abilities, just like cards. And you're allowed to do any of these in a turn. And you can place any die on them to gain 2 gold or gain 2 officers. Officers are these little wooden gentlemen here that can be used to mitigate dice, kind of change a die result. For example, you can spend 1 officer, I discard it, to change a 6. I could change it to a 1 or a 5. Where's the 1? But anyways. Or I could spend 2 or 3 officers or whatever to adjust that number by 2 or 3. Okay? So I can change the number to what I need, because it needs to be exactly to work with the cards. Yeah, that's right. Okay. What else we got? So culture, what I was saying before, there's the culture symbol. So you win by getting the culture, or you win by destroying your opponent's base. So as soon as you destroy their palace, take it down from 12 to 0 basically, or throw 12 damage on it, the game ends instantly also. So you can be passive and kind of build up culture, get to 18, kind of like not worry about fighting your opponent and win. Or you can be super aggressive, just worry about attacking and win that way. Or you can kind of do a little bit of both and see what's going on and maybe change your strategy mid-game and that kind of thing. But just pay attention to what your opponent's doing, because you can destroy things they're doing. If they're trying to generate a bunch of culture on buildings, you can destroy those culture buildings to stop them from generating culture. If they're attacking you constantly, you could try to destroy those buildings that are attacking. Maybe you throw up a bunch of defensive locations. Maybe you're spending gold and buying stuff at a market, which we'll talk about. There's lots of little strategies and things you do. The other resource in the game is minerals. That's the little blue tokens. So this kind of location, it's level 1. It could get you minerals. You got to place a 4 on this one, on the blacksmith, to gain a mineral. And again, 1 gold to build, 2 health. They're all like that, I think, in the level 1. Here's the infantry. These guys attack. They deal the damage. For example, this card, I need to put a 2 on it. A 2 die, and I can fire off 1 damage. I choose where it goes, unless, for example, they have a defensive card that has a passive ability that says must be attacked first. And you'll see that as we play. And then the trading. So we have a market board up here. Whoops. We have a market board up here. And you can trade. So if I put a 3 on this card, I could trade once. That takes me to a trip to the market, and I can pick any vendor at the market I want, or 2 of the vendors that are set up based on the game mode. And for example, I could go sell a mineral. I can sell up to 3 of those minerals in 1 trip for 3 gold each. I could buy minerals for 2 gold each, up to 3 of them in 1 trip. I could buy a level 1 card from the discard pile. And I don't know what the caravan is, but I don't think we have it in this set of cards, and I'll show you that. But you could do it a max of 2 times. You could buy level 2 cards from the discard pile, which I'll show you some of the level 2s in a sec. For 3 gold, you can buy up to 2 of them on a trip. You can buy an attack token, which I'll explain. But basically, attack tokens go on attacking cards to add extra damage. And then there's life tokens, which can be used to heal damage off cards or increase the life of cards, which I'll show. But that is the market. And we'll set up the market tiles in a sec. But I think level 1 cards, that's it. And there's 8 of each card. So if you're looking for a market, there's 8 of them in these 48 cards. And there is however many different cards that is. 6? 6 times 8? So markets, schools, blacksmiths, barricades, infantry, and farms, I think is what the 6 are. So if you want to shuffle those.
Yep.
And that's level 1. The game gets real cool when you get into the level 2 cards, which I have some out here, for example. So based on the mode we're playing, you pick certain level 2 cards to make the deck. The level 1 is filled with all the level 1 cards in the game. But we have in the Deluxe Edition, there's some extra cards that are included in here from the Kickstarter, but there's also standard cards too, obviously. But the mansion here, for example, is a level 2 card. As you see, it's 2 health, same thing. You know it's level 2 because it has a hex behind it there, or you can tell by the back of the card. It's the orange versus the blue. This one's more expensive though. It costs 2 gold to build and 2 minerals. But it has a passive ability. You get to roll 1 more die during your action phase. And normally during the action phase, you'll only roll 3 dice. For example, the ranch has a prerequisite. So some of these level 2s, you have to have a farm or a ranch in your territory to be able to build this ranch first. And then there's the cost of the ranch. The ranch actually has 3 health. And you can put a 2 on this one to gain 6 gold. So the level 2s like ratchet up the cost, but they ratchet up the like effects. They get kind of crazy. And you kind of build your strategy around these level 2s. For example, this wall, compared to the barricade just had 2 health. This thing has 5. Costs a little more to build it. But it has 2 abilities. It has a passive ability saying it must be attacked first. Then it has this other ability you can put a 3 on to gain 2 life tokens. And the life tokens are these yellow ones, which you can put up to 2 tokens on any card. This will add an extra health to it. But if it already is damaged, you can spend these to remove damage off cards also. And here's the little attack tokens that you can put on attack cards. And they do like extra damage, then you discard them when you actually go to attack. There's blockage tokens that you could put on cards with effects that block the ability cannot be used until you spend a 3 die to remove it. Those are cool. They got a little 3 on them.
Yeah,
there.
that's cool.
These are any tokens. They can be put on top of a card to change the ability to be able to use any token instead of or any die instead of a specific number. Okay. Here's the minerals. The minerals are these little blue gems, and this is gold. For some reason, it's silver and like copper, but this is all gold. And there's the officers that change dice. Okay, so we went over all the tokens. The level 2, so the level 1 cards you just draw from the top blindly. You add them to an open hand. Everything is open information. You can have up to 8 cards in your like hand, which is flat on the table. If you ever get more than 8 cards on a purchase phase, you have to then discard down to 8 after. And that is level 1. So level 2 cards, let's actually go to this here, player aid. Say these little player aids. So first things first, purchase phase. First player gets to go in the purchase phase, and you can buy a level 1 card by paying 1 gold. A level 2 card, you can toss away 3 cards from your hand to the discard pile, and those 3 cards can be level 1 or level 2 cards. You can toss them away, and you get to draft a level 2 card from this pile. When you draft a level 2 card, you replace it right away off the deck. And then you can get an extra die for 4 gold, or 2 officers for 1 mineral. And you can also pay 1 gold to wipe the drafting pool and change it for 3 new cards, and they just go to the discard pile. Then you move on to the building phase. You pay the building costs, consider building conditions, like if you need a specific building built first, like for example this cavalry, they need an infantry or a cavalry built first, and you got to make sure you have the resources for it. And you also have to have an empty space to put them in, or you could discard something you've already built to place them on that spot. Another thing to note with these cards that have 2 abilities like this, I could place a 5 here to deal 2 damage, or I can do a combo ability here by placing a 1 and a 2. I have to do both to do 5 damage. And on a card, you can only activate only 1 ability per round. So once you activate it, either pick this one or this one, that's it. You can't do both. There's also these things in the level 2 deck called legendary cards, or wonders. No, wonders. Wonders, I think they're called. They're super powerful, but they also have a super high build cost. And there's 3 of them in this mode that'll be shuffled into the level 2 deck. Yeah, you can shuffle that. Oh, thanks. So build phase, you got to make sure you can build it. Remember, defensive locations have to go in the front row. You could pay 3 gold to unlock one of these locked spaces that we talked about before. You can unlock one of these. Or that's it. It just talks about the defense cards being built in the front row. Then on the other side, we have the action phase where the good stuff happens. So every card may only be activated once the same turn, tells you right there. You gain 1 gold every time you destroy an opponent's level 1 card or a character card. I'll show character cards in a second. You gain 2 gold every time you destroy a level 2 card, and a maximum of 2 status tokens can be of the same kind can be placed on a single card. And first player changes after the round finishes. Okay, so that is that. So these are character cards. There is a whole bunch in this game. They're all unique, I believe. There's 2 types of cards. There's ones that are buildings. So these have like unique abilities on them. You can tell it's a building if it's got health. So it says even, and this is an engineer, you build it immediately. So you got to like put it into play on your board. This one has a passive effect. Ignore a status token limit. You may put more than 2 status tokens of the same kind on a single card. So they're like rule breaking cards, basically. There's also ones that have abilities, like that you can activate. Generate a mineral, gain a gold. Okay. All of these cards, you can always just throw away instead of playing them to gain 3 gold. These cards stay hidden. They are not open information until you play them. If I throw them away to get 3 gold for them, I just get the gold. No one sees what card I threw away. You also can have one-time effects on them. Like this one, Alchemist. Gain 1 die of any number you need. And then it's done. You just play it, discard it, it's gone. Okay? Dragon's asking plastic or wood tokens. The gems are plastic, the coins are metal, and everything else is wood except for the any tokens are cardboard. In the Deluxe edition. And this is wood. Your little token here is wood. Like painted wood. Same with the first player token. In the Deluxe edition, it's painted wood. Okay, it's like a little flag. And the dice are cool. They're like little custom dice that have like little stars on them. Like that. They're nice. Mm-hmm. Not just boring, plain old, pips on them. I like that. Okay. So we'll deal out our draft. Warring Elephants back. Oh. Mansion and Cavalry. These look the exact same ones.
I drop shuffled it.
Sure you did. Okay. No, I'm just kidding.
But again, there's multiple
of
those cards.
Let's show you how the modes are different. Let's see. Let's go look at the rule book. I want to show you modes of the game. So that's like the basic rules. But yes, as Brian says, it depends on the scenarios. So as you see here, this is the section of the rule book about halfway through. The rule book's like 40 pages, but they even warn you like right at the beginning. FYI is 40 pages, but relax. Only like the first 18 are rules. The rest are all the game modes and like appendixes showing all the card descriptions and all that stuff. And there is a ton of cards in this game, a ton of different locations, and you don't see every single one in a playthrough because you build the deck specifically and special rules for every game mode, and you'll see. So it says right here, offers 8 different game modes. And it says it strongly recommends you play number 1 Warring States 2 to 3 times, 2-player mode, before moving on to other 3 and 4-player modes or other 2-player modes. we've played this 2 to 3 times at least, this mode, and we haven't played anything else. So today, if we have time, we're going to try another mode. But you can do a custom game, and it gives you like straight up rules. Once you know the game really good, you can just follow these rules, make your own custom game. Play with the cards you like, play with the rules you like. Here's how to do it. Awesome. I love it. 2-player. This is Warring States. This is what we're playing today. I'm assuming this star is complexity. So it's like a 1 and a 3 maybe.
Yeah.
So it has a little bit of story here explaining what's going on. The tip, Warring States is a standard 1v1 game mode. Please play this game 2 to 3 times before trying other game modes. Objective of this game mode, destroy your opponent's palace by dealing 12 damage, or B, gain culture score of 18. Starting resources, each player will take 8 gold and 2 random character cards. And then your card setting, it says use all the level 1 cards, and then use these level 2 cards below. So depending on the mode, you will be told use these cards and this many of them. So for example, these wonders, these cool cards with the borders, you're only using 1 of each, but there are like multiples in the game. Bernardo asks, hey Rob, did you back Citadel? I have Kickstarter remorse. Like 7 Citadel? Which has only been on Kickstarter for like a day? How do you have remorse? It didn't go by already. You still have lots of time, and there'll be like late backing and all that stuff. Bernardo, take your time. Figure out if it's for you. And you have probably like a month or more. No remorse yet. Remorse is like after everyone's getting it delivered and they're all talking and hyping it up and you can't get a hold of it. That's when you go like, damn, I should have backed it.
Or when you back it and then you get your credit card statement. It goes both ways.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right. So the trading post, it will tell you which tiles you're setting up in those 2 spaces. So we need to put the buy a turn and the hire mercenary. And that's it. That's all you need to know for setting up a scenario. It'll tell you what's specific to that scenario. But in the beautiful rule book too, by the way.
Yeah, lots of pictures, lots of examples.
It's very simple.
Yeah.
They could have gone a little more detailed, but the game mechanics don't really need it too much. I only had one question that came up that I had to ask the designers was, what happens when the deck runs out? If you draw out all the cards of a deck, do they just stay in the discard pile? Because you do have ways of buying cards from the discard pile, but no, you do shuffle it up and place a new deck.
Responded?
Yes,
okay.
But that's not in the rule book.
Yeah.
Even the PDF I looked at online doesn't have that in there. So anyone who's watching and has the game, shuffle up the cards, make a new deck. Because it does affect gameplay for sure, since you can mess with the discard pile. So when game's set up, I just want to show this for example. You follow the setup of the game, but then depending on the game mode, it'll have all different rules for how you set up the decks and trading posts and stuff. And then you kind of go on with the rest of setup. Let's just make sure we got everything here. We each have a territory board. We got the trading board. We have our cards set up. Trading post tiles, if you can find the buy a card. And what was it?
Buy a turn and hire a mercenary?
Yeah, buy a turn, hire a mercenary.
Okay, so buy a turn becomes...
So show us what it is. What do we get?
Buy a turn, become first player in the next round. So 1 time for 4 gold.
Yep. So, but you have to trade. You have to have a trade action on your board, place a die, fire off that trade action. Then you get to go to the market board and choose whichever market you want to deal with.
Or we can hire a mercenary, which will deal 1 damage, a max of 2 times, and we have to pay 2 gold each time to deal 1 damage.
Correct.
All right.
All right. So each player takes their starting resources. So we need 8 gold each. These tokens are really nice coins.
Yeah, I like
they're
them.
like super shiny, and they're dual-sided. Really neat. And they got a good weight to them. They feel like standard money kind of.
So it's 5s and 1s if...
Yeah. 5s and 1s. Yeah. I didn't show off the bigger one. Yeah, that's cool looking. Yeah. I like that.
I like it.
I like a dragon on the back, which I'm all about. Hey, dragon. Huh? You got to get a set of these now, Dragon Shadow? But yeah, anyways. All right. So let's see here. And then each player should place a culture score tracker. Boom. Just making sure we have everything because I'm like rambling and throwing things all over the place. We got the lock spaces done. 3 dice each to start. And yes, you can get other dice. As we said, you can purchase them or other cards can give them to you. And the first player takes the first player marker. So first player is decided by whoever is the most regal looking. Or in their how to play video was like, or the best dressed or something like that.
Most fashionable.
Most fashionable, yes. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Chat, who's going first? You tell us who's going first. I can predict the future.
Say, it's a bad idea.
I can
right?
predict the future. Who's going first? Yep, Mel read my mind. Matt read my mind.
I love it.
Of course. Quali Soft, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Pull up a chair. Welcome to Rob's Gaming Table.
We also get hero cards.
And yes, we'll deal with you.
Oh, you guys are so funny.
I know how it is.
Chat could go first.
All right.
That's funny. Okay, I'm first.
You're first.
Yep,
all right,
thanks,
so here's
guys.
your 2 cards. Don't show them until you play them.
Yep.
Keep them super secret. That's only hidden information. And yes, there are other game modes. We'll talk about the other game modes after we're done this basic game mode, but there is one that's like all hidden information, which is kind of neat. But we'll let you guys pick which mode we play after if we have time to play another one.
Sacabra's on your side. Sacabra said
Rob. After we've already placed the flag, he comes in with a Rob.
You do not start with any minerals, no.
No minerals.
No minerals, no officers.
So none of the level 1 cards need minerals. It's all just gold. But if you want to buy officers to change your dice, you need minerals. Or a lot of the level 2 cards, I think probably all of them. I think
a lot of them, yeah. Or if not
all of them need some minerals to be built.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of get some minerals flowing, or you're not going to be building level 2 buildings.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm first.
So purchase phase.
Purchase phase.
So how it works, first player does the purchase phase, then the second player does the purchase phase, then we go to build phase, first player does build, next player does build, then we go to action, first player does actions, second player does actions, waits for them to finish, and then we pass the token, and then we go with the other player going first, obviously, okay? That's just the flow of the phases. We're not doing stuff simultaneously. You're watching your opponent, making sure they're not a dirty, filthy cheater.
Face.
Just kidding.
Oh my god.
Just kidding.
And Jim has a question. Can you buy more characters? No. Not in this mode. Can you? No, because they specifically give you those.
There are. Pass me those. I think there is one that does that though, Jim. Yes. If we had the custom tile in the market, and some modes will give you this, or if you did your own, we could just switch these out if we wanted to. If you want to do your own thing, you can just be like, meh.
Or do it random, right?
Or do it random. There are other modes in the game that will force you to use those. But there's like a ton here. There's like, you could have different stuff every time. So it just kind of changes up the market a bit. So there's quite a few. And again, the rule book is online. So you can look and see in the appendix at the back. You can see every single card included. They have a rule book for the standard edition and the deluxe edition. So flip to the back, couple pages. Here, I'll show you in our edition here, just quickly. But they have the FAQ at the back, which will show you all those tiles and explain them like fully what they do, and all the level 2 cards. Just to like let you know, and then here's some of the characters, I guess, that are more confusing. But it's not every character card though. That's the only thing that's like, I wish there was. I'm pretty sure all the level 2 cards are included. Yeah, I think they are.
I think so.
But they don't go over the level 1 cards because they're just so basic.
Yeah, they're
but you can read them all on here. Like you can see them all in these modes, which we'll go to those modes later.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so I'm first.
Yep.
So I will start by paying 1, and I'll buy a level 1 card. And I got the school. I will pay 1 to buy a second. The infantry. I will buy another one. A barricade. Oh, this is looking good. Okay. I will buy 1 more, so I'll trade my 5, get 4 back. Buy 1 more. Market. A little bit of everything going on here. Okay, I will pass my...
Passing on the purchase?
Yep, passing on purchase.
All right. I will spend 1 gold, buy level 1 card. All right, I got some infantry. No, it's okay. They can see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter until you get it on the board, kind of, but I'll spend another 1. Gain a school. Okay, similar stuff here. Another 1. Another infantry. Oh boy.
I see where this is going.
I will do 1 more card. A school. All right. Then let's do 1 more. A blacksmith. Okay. So I'm gonna toss. Oh, this is tough. I will toss these 3, school, blacksmith, and school, to the discard pile, and I'm going to buy this mansion. I like me some,
Fancy.
maybe if I can get it going, like an extra die during my action phase might be good long term, maybe not. Maybe it's too slow of a play. I don't know, but we'll fill up the spot with a port. So it's like the upgraded version of the market kind of thing. Put a 4 on this one, trade with 2 trade posts. You can go trade twice at the market up here and pick 2 different ones on a single trip. I will pass. Go ahead and build.
Okay, so in build, I will first spend 1.
Yes, Dragon, 100%. Like I said earlier, tonight there will be some couch sleeping. I know it. Well, okay,
we'll
maybe
see.
not. Maybe not. Based on our last game, yes.
It was close, though.
It was close,
very
yes.
close.
But I was definitely trolling you hard.
Yeah, you're really frustrating me, for sure. So I will pay 1, and I will put the school into play, paying the 1 cost and I will put it down here in this corner. I'm going to pay 1 to put this barricade right up in the front here. So you have to attack this barricade first. It has 2 health. And I might as well get possibly some attack going myself. So pay 1 for the infantry. And let's put this down here. You cannot move them once they're in your little tableau.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, you can't switch the spots around.
But you can discard them.
At any time,
I don't know that I really want the market out right now. So we'll just leave that there for now. I will pass on building.
Okay. I will build an infantry. I will build an infantry.
See where this is going.
I will pass.
Pass. Okay, so we are, what is it called? Action phase. So I will roll my die. I got 6, 3, 3. Okay. Well, I can start by placing this 6 in this any spot, which will gain me 2 officers. I will use 1 officer to change this 3 to a 4, increasing it by 1, and placing it here to deal 1 damage. I don't have to attack it first.
These are little damage tokens. They're like little cracked hearts. I forgot to show these before.
Let's place it on your infantry here. And then with this 3, I can place it in this any spot to gain 2 gold. And then I pass to you.
6, 5, 2. All right. I need a 5 here, a 1 here. All right. You can play these character cards anytime on your turn during any phase, which I also forgot to mention before. But this guy is a giant. He's only got 1 health, but I'm going to build it.
Dang.
And I can put any die on it to deal 1 damage.
Oh.
So, based on such things, we will put the 5 here to deal 1 damage to your barricade.
Yep.
I will then...
Are you taking it out?
Yeah,
okay.
So I'll throw, I don't know, 2 on there to deal the extra damage. I get a gold for destroying a level 1.
Discarded.
Yep.
Okay, that was short-lived.
And then I'll gain 2 more gold with this palace ability down here.
Awesome.
That's it.
That's it. Pass that to Rob. Remove our die.
Purchase. Yeah.
So the rounds are really quick. We found him.
Farm. Okay, which is gold. Go here again. School. Go 1 more. Infantry again.
Oh my god, no, no. What can I do about this?
I'll spend 1 more. Another card. Mark it. Okay, so pass. Go ahead.
I will spend 1.
Actually, sorry, stop.
Okay. No.
No,
It's
sorry,
fine,
I forgot.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to toss these 3. That's why I was drawing. I forgot to get my level 2 card. I'll take a cavalry.
Sure.
And that's it. Sorry, go ahead.
Want to refill that for me, my friend?
Sorry. Oh, the fortress. Big wonder location. Look at this guy. But it costs 2 gold, 4 minerals to build. But yeah, this is like the best defensive one in this game. Oh, buddy, that's a juicy one.
All right, I'll spend 1. Level 1 card. We'll take a farm. Okay, it's okay. Pay 1. Oh, another barricade. And I will...
It's a wonder.
Pass. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. Of course,
Sajah, yes.
You're hilarious.
I love it.
Oh, add that
hey,
to the...
that's just the cards I drew, all right? It's like what I got.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have thrown away that market I had before, or whatever it was that generated the minerals
Yeah,
before.
I was thinking, why did you do that?
That was dumb, I know. I was like, I'll draw another one later, maybe, but yeah, I should have kept that one. I was being dumb. And then I even had an extra gold left. I was like, yeah, that was a bad play.
He says, Dragon, you better start on that couch real soon.
We'll see, though. She can fight me, too, rip my stuff apart. She can get to culture maybe too fast.
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll
try. We'll see what happens. It's okay.
All right.
Go ahead. I pass.
Building?
Yeah, building.
I'll pass on the building. Yep.
Yep. I'll just build for 1 barricade again. And I will pass.
All right.
That's all I got.
Action phase. 3-1-1. Okay. All right. Now we get ready for the couch. Now we get ready for the couch. Here we go. So my other character card, if I read it right, gain 3 attack tokens and apply them immediately.
Oh, Serenity now.
So these attack tokens, they're one-time use. Once you fire off the card, they are gone. They can go on any card with a little sword symbol.
Yep.
So I will be putting them on cards that I'm actually going to use this turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I guess I could put one over here too. Yeah, I should do it like that, right?
Sure.
So I'll put this one here. Because, damage can't carry over is another thing to know. So if something has 2 health, for example, and I have an ability that hits like for 3 damage, that 1 damage doesn't spill over anywhere. It gets all used up on that one place. Dragon is GIMP open. All right. So I'm going to deal 2 damage, and this token gets discarded.
And it has to go to a barricade first. You get 1 gold.
Barricade's done. Yeah.
Okay.
This one, I'm going to play this 1 on here. Also do the same thing. 2 damage. I will do it to your infantry.
1 gold. Oh my god. Terrible.
Yeah, but it's what I drew. I just drew infantries. I was like, I'm not going to keep drawing. I got to build something to start. Might as well try to get the jump. And you had infantry too first, so I was like, uh-oh, it's going to be one of these games. All right, so with this 3, I am going to just gain 2 gold.
Okay. 1, 4, 4. Okay, well, 1 will give me a culture. For this 4, I will gain 2 gold. And this 4, I will gain 2 gold. I think I will need gold.
Raining Taco says in the chat, hey there, this looks like the Builder's Middle Ages, which we have.
Yes, we have. Is
that the one we have?
Builder's something.
Yeah, we have one of those Builders games. I don't know if it's Middle Ages though, but we have one of them. And yes, it does look like similar art. I don't know if anyone wants to look it up. I'm sure you can find it on BGG. But the artist is Sophia Kang. The artist is Sophia Kang. If that tells anybody anything, I don't know, but yeah, I think we have Middle Ages. Yeah, no worries. Okay.
Okay, so I have passed, so now I'm first.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's see what I can do about this. I think first I'm going to sell this character card that's useless to me for 3 gold. So I don't know where we're putting those.
Just whatever.
You're not supposed to look at it, by the way.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, you just did it for 3 gold, right?
I just sold it.
I wasn't even listening to you.
Nope.
You just handed me a card, and I was like, okay, yep.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
Yeah. So you tossed it for gold. Perfect.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna dig a little bit. 1 gold. Let's get a school. Okay. Let's do 1 gold. Another school. Holy schools.
Go on the culture route. Maybe you don't have to build them.
I will spend 1 to wipe these.
Damn it! I wanted the war elephant. I was gonna go funny with that, but it's okay. It's okay. So,
I did roll that, yeah.
We got a smelter, which is like the level 2 of the blacksmith, getting extra minerals. Another port. And as you can see, like different cards will have different numbers on them. So I bet this port, yeah. So there's multiple cards. So this port needs a 2 to do the same effect. This one needs a 4. So you could go a strategy where you're building like similar locations and just trying to get more results. Like kind of like I did here with this infantry needing a 5 and a 1. I guess that would have been a better example. And then we have a garden. You need a school or garden built first. And this one's passive. You gain 1 culture when a culture card activates on your territory.
Okay. I'm going to spend 3 level 1 cards to take a level 2, and I will take the garden. Gotta go all in with what I got, I guess. So we got an infantry, or sorry, a gym, level 2. You need the infantry or the gym. Place 1 attack token on an attack card before rolling.
Hey, Mutton Chop. Yeah, just check the video description. There's a link to their Kickstarter, which just launched today for the second printing of this game and expansion, which we don't have. This is the game that they kickstarted last year. I don't know if it's sold in retail. This is from a publisher in South Korea, but they do deliver. The Kickstarter is like a worldwide thing, and it's English in this game is totally fine. Everything's great. There was no issues with any of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a link in the video description.
Buy 1 more. Level 1. All right. I will stop
there. All right. I'll draw off the level 1s. Farm. Let's draw 1 more off the level 1. School.
Dragons is $39 on Amazon.
Oh, okay, there you go.
That's great.
I didn't know. So it's on Amazon.com, I assume, Dragon? Blacksmith, there we go. All right, that's what I needed.
That as well.
That's what I needed. Okay, in that case...
Is this yours or is this
Yes, no, it's mine, it's mine. I still have 1 left to build.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll stop.
Let's stop. Okay.
Yes.
Building phase. Building phase.
Actually...
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Go ahead. Yeah, because I got up to 8 cards. I don't need to spend.
Okay, so I'm going to build an infantry for 1. I'm going to build a second school for 1.
Well, I know the first Kickstarter Dragon delivered like this summer, so it's probably like the game to actually purchase. Because the Kickstarter that's on today is like the second print run coming of the game. But the game just came out like within the last few months. And I'm assuming, I guess if it's on Amazon, it went to retail. That's good to know.
That will be my build phase, but you take your time.
Okay. I'll just build the blacksmith. Done.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Bernard has a question. Is it purely competitive?
Yes, from what I know.
Yes.
But there is a solo mode talked about in the Kickstarter that launched today. So go read about that there. I know nothing about it other than it exists. But we don't have it. We haven't played with it. They're doing some cool stuff in the expansion that you can check out. But this is just the deluxe edition of the game. So there's a regular edition and a deluxe. So also you can check out information about that on the Kickstarter page.
Okay. So you built a blacksmith. That's all you're doing?
Yep.
Okay. So action phase, I will roll a 2-2-4. Okay, 2-2-4. Well, a 2 will deal me 1 damage, so I'll just do the infantry that is hurting.
This one?
Yep. So I get 1 gold for taking that out. I will use my officer to change this 2 to a 1. And I will gain 1 culture. And then this 4, I need some money, so we're going to go for 2 gold.
Good?
Yep.
6, 3, 4. All right.
Copper said it's not on the Canadian site. That's too bad.
Oh. But does the US one ship to Canada at least? Sometimes I find that, and it's like, sometimes it's not bad. Where you find stuff on Amazon.com that'll still ship to Canada and isn't too crazy, but...
Sorry, I may have missed it if you said, is this in retail or no?
Well, it's on Amazon, but so, I don't know if board game stores carry it. Who goes to board game stores nowadays with COVID?
No, but I mean,
have no idea.
Online.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. All right, we are going to place this 6 to gain. Yeah, we'll gain 2 officers. Mm-hmm. I'll spend 1 officer to change this one to a 5. And then I will use it to deal 2 damage, discarding this token. Pew! Infantry.
Oh, man. 1 gold.
Yep, thank you. And then I'll use this officer to change this to a 2. Where is it? And gain a mineral.
Okay.
Done.
Good?
Yep.
All right. Go.
First purchase. I will pass on purchasing.
I will sell this for 3 gold.
Oh. No crazy character plays for you this game.
No.
Nope, she sold both of them for money. She doesn't value her characters. She sold them to some slave pusher and just threw them away.
Did I get gold for killing his infantry? I did. Yes. We can discuss them after, but they were not helpful in the situation I'm in right now.
Okay.
I will buy level 1. A barricade. I will stop.
All right. So build phase. Yes, I'll spend 1 and just build a farm.
Okay. You're good?
Yep.
Okay. I'll build a barricade for 1. That's going my front line. And I'll build this school for 5.
Garden.
Oh, garden. Sorry, I'm reading school. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
So you gain a culture when the culture card activates on your territory, which you have 1 and 2 right here.
Yes.
Uh-oh. I'm going to lose the culture now. You guys think I'm being mean, but she knows the other win condition, and she's going to get there quicker. You'll see.
Not necessarily.
I got to try to stop her.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
okay. You're good.
5-5-1. Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how do we want to do this? I'll deal a damage to your barricade. Mm-hmm. I'll deal another damage. Yep, to your barricade. I'll take a gold.
Okay. Can you keep these barricades? Life of me.
And then I will gain 2 gold.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. 2, 3, 2. Okay. So we are going to use this 3 to gain 2 officers. I will spend 1 officer to make this 2 a 1. I will gain 1 culture, and then because I activated 1, I'll gain a culture for that. And then this 2, I'll gain 2 gold.
Brian says, tear down those schools. We don't need no education.
Bernard's asking, what's the win condition?
The win condition is either get to 18 culture.
Yep.
Game ends immediately when someone does that, or deal 12 damage to someone's palace. So like your board, basically. I keep attacking her locations, but maybe I should. I have to get through that first, but like maybe at some point I should start attacking her palace, which is what I probably should do, or I'm going to lose the race. But I've chosen to kind of go attack route. Obviously, she's gone culture. We're both not trying to do both, like at all.
I was trying, but you keep getting rid of my infantry.
I don't want you to get rid of my stuff that attacks you, because it's my jam too.
Okay. Then. All right. What do I want to do? Well, I will. I'll take 1 level 1 card. A blacksmith it is. Okay. We'll stop there.
I will just pass.
Okay, I will build said blacksmith for 1.
That's it.
That is all.
Okay, I'm gonna build a cavalry for 3 gold, 1 mineral, and it's got 3 health. And because I have an infantry or cavalry already, I got an infantry right here. I can build them, and they have for 1 die on the left. I can activate only one of these abilities a turn. I can either do 2 damage for 1 on a die, or a 3 and a 4 die. 2 die together to do 5 damage, and it's to a single source. You can't split it up. It's kind of annoying, but that's how it works. All right, go ahead. Good? Action phase.
All right, 1, 5, 2. Okay, well, 1 will give me 1 culture point, and then my passive garden will give me a second. Now, if I activate another school, will I get... Okay, so we are going to...
Yeah, because passives...
Yeah, they're not
I don't think they're being activated, yeah.
because you're not putting a die on it.
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
So we're going to use this officer to change this 5 to a 6. We're going to gain 1 culture point with the school. That will trigger my garden. And then this 2, I guess I have no money. I can't get a farm to save my life. So we're going to gain 2 gold.
You guys are horrible. All right. Okay. Action phase.
And here's where it all goes down for me.
5, 3, 5. Okay, let's see here. 4. Yeah, it's tough. Not a lot to do.
Oh.
But, well, I can do the 5 damage to get 1 thing. Probably what I should do. That'll get me 2 gold. Because I could gain officers and then change one of these to a 4. That can do the 5 damage effect off this. I think. Or I get the 2 officers. I just change this to a 1. Just do 2 damage to 1 location. 1 damage to another. But then that's not quick enough. Yeah, let's just do the 2 officers. I'll spend 1 to change this 5 to a 4.
Okay.
And we'll do the cavalry to deal 5 damage to your level 2. Blow up that garden.
Yep.
And I get 2 gold for destroying a level 2 location.
No, it got me 2 points. I guess that's okay.
Okay, that's that.
Okay, here you go.
All right, so 2 gold. I will pass on the purchase.
Okay, well, I'll take 1 and see what happens. Oh, good.
Build.
Yeah.
Pass on the build.
All right, I'll build my barricade again.
Action.
Yeah, I wish I had that last turn.
6, 2, 1. Whoops. 6, 2, 1. Okay. 2 damage to your barricade. I'll take a gold.
Oh, okay.
Let's gain a mineral. And with the 6.
This is torturous. This is torturous.
I'll do 1 damage to a school.
Sure, why not?
With my giant. He's hitting your school with a club.
Yeah. All right, you good?
I think so.
All right, 3, 3, 5. Okay, that is not really helpful. So, let's start by gaining 2 officers. I guess we just got to go with what's working. I'll use 2 officers, or I guess 1 will change a 3 to a 2, and then 1 will change a 2 to a 1. A culture. Then I will gain 2 gold.
How much culture you at already?
9.
9? You're halfway there?
Yes.
Okay.
You're focusing on all of the pretty things here.
I know. You're doing a good job of distracting. All right. Okay. Go ahead. Purchase away.
Well, 1. market. Okay, I do, but I have no money. And I have no minerals. Okay. Well, let's see if I can just, I guess, dig for next turn. I will.
Hopefully, Lynn. Hopefully. But it's hard to get the dice you need sometimes. Infantry. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'm in trouble for sure. I just got to try to hold off, I guess.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I will spend a gold, draw a card, mark it. Spend a gold, draw a card, farm.
Oh, I feel like we haven't really seen farms. I haven't anyways.
I threw away a couple already. I'll throw away infantry, school, and a farm to grab the gym.
Sure.
And the gym is place one attack token on an attack card before rolling dice. So it just helps get some extra damage maybe. If I can get it built. But it costs 4 gold, so that may or may not ever happen.
Good? Build.
We gotta fill another one. Oh, another gym.
Another gym. Okay, I'm gonna pass build.
Everything costs gold there, right?
You can sell minerals if you have them for 2 gold.
No, I'm good on build.
Your build? Okay, so action phase 2, 4, 1. Okay, well, the 1 will gain me 1 culture to 10. 4 can give me a mineral, or I just use it for money. I think I need to use this 2 to gain 2 gold. And I think I need to use this 4 to gain 2 gold as well because I'm losing the race here.
3, 4, 2. 3 and 4, you say?
Yeah. Yeah.
But damn it, I want to build this so bad. I can't do that if I'm gonna, but I have to when I get the opportunity. So a 3 and a 4, I'm gonna do 5 damage to your palace out of its 12 that it needs to take.
5, okay.
And then for this 2, I'm gonna gain a mineral. And that's it.
Okay.
I'm first.
Yep.
We'll pass on the purchase.
Okay. I will spend 1 for a level 1 barricade. I will stop.
We'll pass on the build.
Okay. I will build a barricade for 1. I will build an infantry for 1. I will stop there.
Actions?
Yes.
411. I just got the information. All right, here we go. Let's deal 2 damage to your barricade. I'll get a gold.
Oh my gosh, I'm just giving him money.
That's why I know that's why I debated not hitting your base. I was debating on splitting up that damage. Just doing separate damage to get money. I should have, so I could have built this mansion already. But I've been holding on it forever.
Well, the barricade's keeping my palace alive, so
yeah,
I guess it's okay.
All right.
And my other things.
So let's. What do I want to do here? We're gonna spend an officer to change. Yeah, we'll just change this to a 2 to get another mineral on the blacksmith. And then this one will do 1 damage with my giant to that school.
Yep.
Get another gold.
Yep. Okay. Done?
Yes.
All right. 2, 3, 1. All right. Well, the 1 will gain me a culture. This 2 gain me 2 officers. I don't know if this is pointless at this point. I will spend an officer to make this 3 a 4, and I can deal 1 damage.
Hey, Philip.
Hello. Let's deal 1 damage actually to your character.
Finally, I was like, when are you gonna do that?
And I will take 1. I didn't have a guy.
Well, before you did, and you just chose other stuff, and I was like, okay, sure.
Well,
I didn't use them that much, but
yeah, but still,
it was still
still annoying. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Very flexible.
That's me done.
Okay. And Matt says, Rob, you're a truly terrible person picking on an empire that never did you harm. She bought the first cavalry. She bought the first cavalry.
Yeah, but you bought the next 7.
Even though it's random off the top of a deck, I'm still blaming her on buying the first cavalry.
Yeah, he bought the next, like, 7, though. Yes. And takes them out as fast as I can put them out.
And I put them into play, went right away. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Kill or be killed.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm first.
Yes.
I will dig through for 1. Oh, farm. I guess it's okay, I guess. Okay, I'll pass. Could potentially give me some money. Except that the farm, my infantry, and my blacksmith all need 4s.
Yeah, that's
the worst.
But that's why you sometimes buy multiple farms and you like pick and choose one so you have a good spread of numbers on your board, right?
This is the first one I've seen.
Oh, okay. Daywell Ramos says, Rob, off topic, asking if I checked out Zaya Legends of a Drift System. No, I did, I think, look at it, but I have not got that game yet or know anything. Like, I haven't played it yet, so I know it's very good, but I don't have it. No comment. No comment. But thank you for the question.
And Philip has this game, but hasn't played it yet.
But you still will back, he's saying, I think I'll still back the expansion for solo mode. Yeah, that's cool that they're doing a solo mode.
Yeah, that is cool.
It's very interesting.
That is cool.
But this game is very good, competitive. I've yet to play it more than 2 players.
Yeah.
I wanted to get a 3-player game going with my daughter, but we plan on taking this to a friend's, our game group's house to try to play it 4 players.
Yeah, I think they'll like
I'll report back. We'll try to get a 4-player playthrough on the channel at some point of this game. But I do want to show it off like with more players. I think could be a very clever game at that point.
Yeah.
But we can look at some of the different modes after this to see how it changes.
But it's definitely fun 2 players, definitely.
Yeah, I like a little 2-player game. Okay. What are we on now? Build? I'm not purchasing.
Purchased. Okay, so building, I will build the farm. And then I will pass.
Okay, I'll build the mansion. 2 gold, 2
minerals.
Oh, sorry, in purchase, I forgot to spend my other mineral to get 2 of these officers. That's why I got it last turn.
Sure.
Okay, so putting the mansion into play, which allows me to roll 1 more die during the action phase.
Sure, why not?
Ballin'. I got me a mansion.
Okay, you good?
Built off the blood of your schools.
I know, right? Oh my god. And my barricades.
Yes. Yeah.
For sure. I paid for that mansion, my barricades.
Yeah. That's right.
Are you good?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. 163. Okay.
No 4s, you say?
No 4s, but I did get a 3.
No 4s, you say?
Well, we're going to do this one for a culture, because why not?
Yeah,
I think I've rolled a 1 every single time.
I know, this is what's annoying. Every turn you're getting at least culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I should have picked one specifically based on the numbers. But I didn't even look. I was just like, that's cool.
Okay.
There is a strategy to it for sure.
Okay, let's do
I'll let you know later tonight, Shane. I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh,
I have a dilemma here.
Dominic, no, not hard to learn at all. Here's what you do. In the description, I linked to the Kickstarter page. There's a how to play video there. Or I think I might have put the how to play video in there too. Let me just double check.
In our description?
Yeah,
it's very quick.
I wanted to put it in there. Did I put it? Yes. In the video description, look below, Dominic. There is a link to a 13-minute and something video. You can watch how to play the whole thing and come back. And you can watch us play. We're going to probably do another session after this, play a different mode. So go watch that video. It'll give you the whole rundown. We talked about it at the start of the stream, but I don't want to repeat it all. But there is a good how to learn or how to play a video down below in the video description.
Yeah. It's very simple to play.
Yeah, it's easy to learn, but the strategy is like pretty deep. There's a lot of little nuances to it. And also the cards change up depending on the modes you play and the rules. So it's cool. No worries, Dominic. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to use this officer. I'm going to change this 3 to a 4. Now, I have 3 options of what I can do with this 4. I think I need to deal a damage to your mansion.
No!
Yeah, because, I don't know.
Not my mansion.
And then this 6, I think we're just going to do 2 gold. And I will pass to you. I hope I'm alive after this is over.
3, 3, 4, 1. 3 and a 4, you say?
Yeah.
3 and a 4. Oh, right here.
Still not dead. Still not dead.
Yeah, that's true.
Got a 5.
I gotta think here though. Gotta be strategic. Maybe splitting up some damage, getting some gold, getting my gym going might be the faster play. Do I have time for that though? Do I get in the gym, start working out my infantry to get them and my cavalry, like pumping up the damage? Do I need that though?
I don't know. I'm hanging on by a thread here. Probably not.
Just thinking. I can change. I have 2 officers, so I can change some dice around. Might be crazy. Yeah, let's not be so crazy. Let's do 2 damage to this school. I'll get
okay. I cut off my culture.
I need to slow the culture down, I think. The only chance, because I could get the other 2 damage, but maybe not. I don't know.
Yep.
But that's probably a bad choice there. But then I will gain 3 gold off of this card with a 3 off my farm. And then, yeah, maybe I didn't need to do that. Let's use an officer to change this 4 to a 5.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll do 1 damage to your palace.
Okay, so my palace is at 6.
And then with this one, I'm going to gain 2 officers.
Sounds good.
Done.
First.
I'm first, okay. Purchase. I'll spend a gold and we'll draw a card.
Okay.
Market. And then I'll stop. Pass.
Okay. I'll spend 1. I'll draw 1 card.
So one thing you haven't seen us do yet, which I'll reiterate, was you can spend 4 gold to buy an extra die that you can use for that round. One time, then it's gone.
I can never get that much money.
It's the only thing I think we haven't bought that you can buy.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Lynn, tableau builders. I know it's a thing. I've kind of, they're new to me too. But I do like this whole tableau building thing and the dice placement for actions based on dice.
Yep.
So like a lot of games use that stuff nowadays. They're popular games, so it's kind of cool seeing this together.
Definitely good. Build phase if you
build
like to
phase.
Build something.
I'll
build your
spend
gym.
4 gold to get in the gym.
What does it do again?
Passive ability, place 1 attack token. So 1 attack token on an attack card before rolling dice. So I don't get to see which attack card will fire off. I just have to place it hoping.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I will build my barricade.
Oh, really?
Well,
I know. I'm just.
That's all I got.
Have we gone through all 8 barricades yet?
I don't know. I feel like I've had them all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
6.
so there's 2 more that
2
I can
more
find
left in the deck. 2 more left in the deck.
To try to hold me off here.
Might be a while to see them all, though. We'll see.
God.
Could be the next cards. Who knows? All right. Actions, right?
Yep.
Okay. So before rolling dice, I'm going to put an attack token on cavalry.
Oh, this could be the end of me. No.
Well, no, I have to get through the barricade first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it might just end up me wasting it on there to try to... I probably should put it on this, but I'm being gambling here. Because it probably would be a bad idea, actually. Yeah, just looking at it, because I just got to get through the barricade first, so I can get through it either this or this. So now I've opened my options. So I probably won't get to wreck you this turn. But I did get a 3-4. Oh, man. And a 6 and a 5. Whoops.
Oh, you got everything you needed?
I think so.
Awesome.
So this was a 5. I have officers. So I'll deal 2 damage to your barricade, discarding that token. I get a gold.
Yep.
And then a 3 and a 4. I'll do 5 damage to your base.
Okay, I think it's 1 away.
Yep. And then with the 6.
Yep, 1 away. I'm at 11 health out of 12.
I will just gain 2 gold. Go ahead.
Okay, 4, 3, 2. So we're going to use this 4 to gain 3 gold. Because I need money. We're going to use this 2 to gain 2 officers. Then I will spend 1 officer to make this 3 into a 4. I will deal 1 damage to your mansion.
No!
I will gain 2 gold because it's a level 2.
2 gold, and I lose die. So I'm only rolling 3 dice again.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. That is that.
Should you have this or should I have this?
No, you have it. You just took all those off. I'm having it now.
You just did this now.
I just did this, yeah.
So now it's purchasing.
Now it's purchasing.
Yeah, sorry. I brain farted and forgot what phase we're in.
I'm going to buy a level 1 farm. Buy a level 1.
You bought the farm?
I bought the farm. I'm going to buy a market. Oh, I don't want these cards. I don't want these
I know,
cards.
Matt. I know. This is truth. Matt's reminding me, Rob, we all love Mel. We're kind of lukewarm on you. I know.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. That's okay. It's all in what I'm... Like, I can't do anything. I can't fight him with farms and markets. I'm just trying to protect myself with the barricades, but I can't even get guys to fight. So let's keep digging. Blacksmith.
You need schools is what you really need.
Schools or
you got to put you're locked yourself in the culture race, right? So you have to like get the culture going is really the thing.
No, I would go for fighty guys too if I could get them, but I can't find them for the life of me. Blacksmith. All right. Well, we'll stop there. Go ahead.
You could also toss to try to get a port. Do you have them? Oh, you don't have a market. Oh, you have markets here.
I have a market.
So you could have also gone the port route of getting a market down, getting the port, and doing some trading.
But that's all very expensive.
No. But the one thing that I usually use in a game that Mel's like forgetting, and I'm glad she's forgetting. That's why I'm
but it's too expensive.
No.
Yeah.
So what you're missing, and this is key, which Mel's not doing, and I'm choosing not to do, and this is my favorite 2 things right here. Buying a level 1 card from the discard pile or a level 2 card from the discard pile. Costs only 1 gold and you get any card you want. You just have to you have to get the market action going to do a trade, or you can get any level 2 card for 3 gold. So I like those a lot because you're digging. It's all right here. Anything you want. You want a school that does 2 die? You want a school that does a 6? You want a school that does a 1? Your choice. Just go get a market down, get the die. You get to go there to trade, and you could buy 2 level 1 cards. So you could easily get those schools built right back up. So that's the strategy Mel's not exercising right now. So it's kind of looking like I'm like crushing, but she could have mid-game switched to grabbing stuff from the discard pile. And one thing I like is you can destroy. She could have destroyed my mansion, and if she built up for that, she could plan to destroy it and then go and trade and get the level 2 card and steal this. So the cool part is even though like the fortress left, I could still build a market, which that's why I have these and I haven't tossed them really. I always kind of like keep a market in the back pocket because the market is flexible. You can use them to go grab what you need and switch your strategy up. So as people blow up the draft pool and throw it in the discard pile, or we draw heavily through the deck and we keep buying level 2 cards, the cool part is these discard piles, they get huge. And it's just like free menu. Like you kind of grab exactly what you need. You need something that hits on a 4. Okay, let's see what hits on a 4 and what I need and what might work with my strategy. So that's something I just want to point out that we haven't really seen in this playthrough, but we have used before. And I love using that to kind of, like if I see a wall go and then my opponent gets a wall and I try to destroy it, I get through it and I haven't seen another wall, I will get that wall out of the discard pile. Then I'll build that myself to really frustrate my opponent and try to like, put it in their face that I just use it. And then you get the money and help pay for it. So kind of a cool little strategy. Like there's a lot more to this game that you're not seeing here in this playthrough. I don't remember whose turn and what it was, but
I was doing purchasing.
Are you done purchasing?
Yes.
I will pass.
All right. Building. I will build a farm. For 1.
Not a market?
No.
What did I just
There's
tell
not
you?
enough time.
What did I just tell you?
There's not enough time for a market.
It's all good.
That's what I'm
All
saying.
right.
Like digging is faster than putting it out, then rolling, hoping you get it, and then buying the card, spending the money to buy the card, then spending money to put the card out.
I don't know though. Like you don't have much gold, so you're not digging, but you have officers. You keep having a good flow of officers. So you saying hoping you roll the die, you have officers that could have made that die very specific, and you could have for sure went to the market and all you need is 1 gold to go to the market. You grab your first school, and then like, you know, you place a die for some gold. Then on the next turn, you try to go to the market, and you can get a level 2 card if you need.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm gonna lose this round, so I'm just digging from there.
I'm not saying right
That's
now.
what I'm saying,
I know. It doesn't really matter right now, but I'm just saying. I might not win though. I may not get what I need, but I do have officers to kind of make sure.
Yeah.
It happens.
I only need 1 damage.
So I'm gonna build a market for the right number. No, I don't have a 6 on here, so I'll put a 6. All right.
Okay. 611. So. All right, let's do 6 will give me 3 gold. This 1 will give me 2 officers. And then I'll just spend all 3 to change this 1 to a 4. And then I will deal a damage to your cavalry.
Ooh, got him.
Okay, done.
All right, before rolling dice, I'll put an attack token on my infantry. 5, 3, 6. I'll just change this 5 to a 4. And 3 and 4, deal 5 damage to your base.
Done. Dead.
GG. Okay, so what we'll do, do we have time? Yeah, we got time. So we'll play another game, but we'll go through some of the modes first, and you guys can pick what mode we're going to play with. And it'll just take us a minute to set up, but we'll show you how that works. Okay. Level 2.
Do these get shuffled, or are we adding or changing?
We'll find out.
Okay.
I'm not sure, to be honest. Oh, we never unlocked any of our spots. Never really need to, right? With all the fighting.
Yeah.
Okay. Couch mode? That might exist. Let's find out. Okay, so that was, here's number 2. This is also 2-player. It has 2 stars, called Trade War. It talks about a tip: earning gold and trading is relatively easy in Trade War. Utilizing the trade board fully will be the most important strategy in this game mode. So in this one, as you see, 2P, same win conditions. Destroy your opponent's palace by dealing 12 or gain 18 culture. Additional rules: each player takes 2 random trading post tiles at the beginning of the game. Keep these tiles are exclusive, your exclusive trading posts, and your opponent can't trade with them. Keep those tiles secret until you reveal them when you use them for the first time. So those markets and the ports will be more important, assuming those are in this. Oh, I see the port right there. Starting resources: 8 gold, 2 random character cards. Then each player takes 2 random trading posts. Yes, we would use all level 1 48 cards, but the level 2 cards. See, it tells you here. We would see Fleet, that is new to this mode. The Swamp is new to this mode. The Caravan, the Mine, the Bank, and it is just 1 of each wonder. But some of the same ones. You see Mansion here, Gardens back, Temple, those kind of things. But some are obviously not here.
Yeah.
I don't see the Cavalry. Oh, I have Caravan instead. Yep. But that's for trading. They're trading, they're not fighting. So look there's only fighting here is infantry, and the fleet, and then obviously in the level 1 cards we have the infantry, right? Infantry, yeah, infantry, and you got the war elephant. So that's one mode. And look, the trading post tiles that are here by default are by culture. So you can spend 3 gold up to 3 times in one trip to the market to buy a culture point.
Okay.
Or you can buy character cards.
Oh,
okay?
There you go.
So this is Trade War. Okay, keep this in mind. Trade War. You guys are going to pick which mode we play next out of like probably 3 different modes, because some of them are 3-player, some of them are 4-player, so we won't be able to choose from those. Number 3 is Hidden Figures. So the tip for this one, I believe this is 2-player. There is additional secret information in this game mode. Mind games and strategic use of cards are crucial to achieving victory. So this one's sneaky. We might need to know more about the game to play this one, but I think we're okay. The same victory conditions, 12 damage or 18 culture points. Additional rules. Each player takes 4 random character cards instead of 2 at the beginning of the game. You may discard 1 of those 4 cards to draw a new character card randomly if you want at the beginning of the game. Unlike other game modes, purchase level 1 and level 2 cards are not open information to your opponent before you buy them.
Build them.
Build them before you build them. So you keep your hand face down, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's still a level 2 draft, right?
I was just going to say that. How will they know what card you bought? Or they'll know what card you bought.
Well, but then you keep it face down, so someone's got to remember.
Yeah.
And they don't know what you're saving. If like you don't remember what you bought, like you could pull it out whenever and build it, and you won't know until it's built.
Sorry, 1 second. Kanji's asking if we're just getting started. We're not just getting started, but we're getting started on the second game.
So Kanji, yeah, we're just getting started on different game mode. We just played the base game mode. We already explained all the rules, but there is a link down in the video description, a 13-minute rules video. I recommend go watch that if you want, if you plan on sticking around for the next hour or less, maybe. I don't know how long this playthrough will take. But we're going to set up. We'll take a few minutes. So if you want to go watch that video, you'll get a full how to play, and then come back and you can watch us continue on through this. It's also on Kickstarter. There's a link down below that the 2nd edition printing of this, plus an expansion and a solo mode, are now on Kickstarter. This is the mode that you can get on Amazon and in the Kickstarter, and it was a Kickstarter from last year. So FYI, all the information down in the video description.
Yeah, and they're saying this mode is not really good for on camera. I see that, yeah, because it's all hidden stuff.
I thought that too when I read this mode earlier today. I was thinking about doing this one. I was like, oh, this would be fun to do. It'd be really funny. But yeah, okay. We won't do this one.
We'll not choose this one.
We won't put this one in the running, but I just want to show you guys what modes are available. So we're going to go through all 8 here. So you've already seen 1. We've talked about 2 more. So let's keep scrolling.
While you're scrolling, Dale is saying, did you just say solo mode?
Yeah, they have a solo mode coming. Yeah, Dale, I know. When I got this game, I started playing it. I was like, I would never have thought solo mode, but they are working on one. It's in the Kickstarter. You can find out information all about it on the page. But I know nothing about it. And we don't have it or anything, so I can't tell you. So in this one, the secret one, there's more fighty fight stuff. You got catapults, archers, their library, a shrine. Interesting.
Okay.
You can also hire assassins or buy any die tokens.
Let's not give Rob the option of hiring assassins, okay?
So this one's a Kickstarter exclusive. I'm assuming it's only in the deluxe mode, deluxe version of the game we're playing with. So this one might not be in the base game. I don't know. But it says Kickstarter exclusive. Blue Diamond, 1 versus 1.
Okay.
The tip in this one, supplying and leveraging mineral resource becomes very important in this game mode. Building a level 2 mineral card during the early stages of the game will give you a strategic advantage.
Okay.
So same objectives, 12 damage to the base or 18 culture score. Same, 8 gold, 2 random character cards. All level 1 cards. But this one, look at what this one uses. They have like a watchtower.
Ooh.
A cannon. What the heck? Cannon, a war glider.
Deal 2 damage.
This is like Warcraft here.
Oh, did you read it? Deal 2 damage, spend 1 mineral to attack once more for 2 damage.
Oh, very focused on minerals. I like it.
Oh, no.
And again, you can customize the game however you want. They have all rules you can do a whole custom mode and pick whichever level 2 cards you want. These level 2 cards and the rules tweaks definitely change the strategy of the game for sure. So this one was called what? Blue Diamonds or something?
Blue Diamond.
Blue Diamond. Okay, so this one's all about minerals. And you can hire a mercenary or buy a blockage token, which you can put on. She could have put that on like
I would have loved that.
on my cavalry, for example, and I would have had to spend a 3 die to get that token off, or I can't use abilities on the card.
Yeah.
So that's what blockage tokens do.
That'd been real good.
So 3-player, obviously we won't play this one right now, but there is a 3-player mode. 1v1v1, the 3-cornered war. I want to feature this on the channel at some point in the future.
We will. We just have to get the player.
So you can destroy an opponent's palace or... destroy all opponent's palaces or gain a score of 18 culture. So someone can win by culture points, or if you make sure your opponents are both destroyed. Additional rules. Every attack will target both of your opponents in this game mode.
Whoa.
Example, if you activate your infantry, you'll deal 1 damage to both of your opponents. You must attack both opponents. You can't choose to not attack a certain player. Players can chat or negotiate freely to influence the other player's behavior. You can also offer gold as a reward. This is right up our alley.
Yeah, and that would be fun. And I like how they've said it exactly. So you have to deal to both people, so somebody can't, or two people can't gang up on one person, which I really like.
You could be like, okay, don't attack right now. I'll give you 2 gold.
Yeah.
If you just wait one turn, let me put a barricade up, and then attack next turn, and that kind of thing. Like you could.
Okay. That'll be fun when we can do this.
So this works good with our game group. Our game group loves games like this where you negotiate and...
That sounds like a Muffin scenario. Yeah,
exactly.
We'll have to show Muffin because he'll get this
Dragon,
for sure.
Exactly. Yeah, this could get filthy.
Yeah.
So trading post tiles here would be hire an officer. So you get officers, or you can become the first player next round.
That's cool too.
There's a 4-player mode. The 4-player mode is called the Alliance 2v2.
Oh, that's fun.
The tip for the Alliance is a standard 2v2 game in Shaolia. In 2v2 mode, creating a collective strategy within the team is the most important factor to achieve victory. So you could destroy one of your opponent's palaces by dealing 12 damage, or gain collective culture score of 18.
Okay. Oh, look at this.
Whoa. Additional rules. Round order. You have Team A and B and Team CD. So 2v2. Round 1.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I get
Player A, player C, then player B, then player D. Keep going in that way. And then you pass first player probably around the table.
Yeah,
because then it looks like it goes to the other team. Yeah, so it's basically to make sure everyone kind of gets equal turns. Sharing. Players on the same team can give their cards, level 1, level 2, and character cards, or resources, gold, minerals, and officers to their teammate during their turn in any phase. In order to share, one of the players on the team doing the sharing must pay 1 gold. After 1 gold is paid, players can share as many cards or resources as they want with their teammate during that round. Players cannot share status tokens.
Wow,
But you only get 1 random character card each, but eight gold each though. That's cool.
That is cool.
Oh man.
There's so many fun modes I want to try.
Oh, another 3-player mode. I haven't read all the multiplayer ones.
No.
The Tyrant, 1 versus 2.
Oh, that's deadly.
In this game mode, 2 players, challengers, will team up and fight against 1 powerful player, the Tyrant. Great teamwork is required to defeat the Tyrant. Objective of the game, destroy one of the challengers' palaces or gain 18 culture. Challengers must destroy the Tyrant's palace or gain a collective score of 18. Additional rules. 1 player takes on the role of the Tyrant and 2 players take on the role of challengers. The Tyrant. Every attack will target both your opponent's players in this game mode. Example, if you activate your infantry, 1 damage to both.
Okay.
Sharing. So the challengers can do the whole sharing thing with the gold.
Okay.
Payment. At the end of every action phase, the challenger must pay 1 gold to the Tyrant. If you don't pay 1 gold, you can choose to deal 2 damage to your palace and skip the payment for that round.
Oh my gosh.
So that's the balancing thing. That's how they balance it, I guess.
Wow, that's cool.
Starting resources. The Tyrant gets 8 gold, 2 cards, 5 culture before the start of the game.
Whoa.
Because they need a head start, right? It's 1 versus 2.
Yeah.
That's cool. But then the challengers only each get 1 character card.
Okay.
And then there's use every level 1 card, and then choose 1 from the 2 proposed decks on page 36 for level 2 cards. And we'll see that in a sec. Then there's this 2-player mode, so we have this other 2-player. So what do we have so far? Blue Diamond and Trade War, right?
Yeah.
This is going to be our 3rd option, I think. This is called Rumble 1v1. Since more types of level 2 cards are included in Rumble mode, it is relatively difficult to pursue a long-term strategy. You'll need to be strategically flexible and agile to be victorious in this mode. So same objectives of the game, 2 cards, 8 gold. And it's picking from the 2 proposed deck lists on the other page. You can hire mercenaries and buy blockage tokens at the market. And here's the 2 decks. So there is card deck A, which is all of these cards. So it's a specific set. And then there is deck B, which I guess includes a bunch of Kickstarter exclusive ones in here. So this wouldn't be in the normal version. In the normal version, they probably just have this 1 option for both those last 2 scenarios.
Right.
But just showing there's another thing here with the deluxe mode that's kind of different, I think.
So if we played this one, we should probably play with the first option so that it's
we can let them
similar.
choose.
Okay.
Well, the cool part is right now, normally I'd be kind of like trying to hide all the deluxe stuff and not really show it off. But right now you can get it on the Kickstarter. I wouldn't do that if they gave us this deluxe edition and you couldn't buy it anymore.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like, it's like, sorry, it was only available for Kickstarters like a year ago.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But you can today, for the next however many days the Kickstarter is going, you can get the deluxe edition. But I like to show off what some of the options are because it's relevant. So you could get it for more options.
Okay.
And is that it? Yeah, and then it's the FAQ, which was all those extra card things.
So there was Rumble, Blue Diamond, Blue Diamond, and Trading Posts?
Yeah, Rumble, which is more level 2 cards. Harder to build a strategy because you kind of don't know what's coming because there's so many options. Trade War, which is focused more on this trade thing, and you get your own trade tokens that are private to you. Or Blue Diamond, where we're focused more, and that was a Kickstarter exclusive mode, Blue Diamond also, where you're focused more on the gems, the minerals.
Kaylin says Trade
So
Wars.
throw it in the chat. Throw in the chat which mode you want us to play right now, and we'll set it up and we'll play it.
Yep.
So it's all up to you guys, what you want to see. Oh, hey Dale. Set a watch. Set a watch has another Kickstarter? Oh man, too many games on Kickstarter all the time. All the time. You think it'd be cooling down at the end of the year, like in the late half of the year, but it's not at all. So it looks like Trade Wars got 4 votes, and Brian wants the Rumble. But we didn't really show off too much of this trade board, so I can see why it'd be a good thing to show off. Trade War would be a good pick, because it would show off more of the trading stuff, hopefully. Assuming we get markets and do that kind of thing. But it will give us more locations in the level 2 that are focused on trading to help us with that. Which I like. Everyone cool with Trade War? Looks like Trade War is the... Oh, Trade War is like clear winner.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah. All right. So we're going with Trade War. It seems to be the winner. So let's do it. Let's find it in the book. And we can set it up. As I scroll through the pages. Oh. Nope, not Hidden Figures. Yeah, this is Trade War.
Yeah.
Okay. So Trade War, same victory conditions, deal 12 damage, score of 18 culture. Except for we take 2 random trade posts if you want to...
Of these 2?
So let's set up the first ones. We need buy culture and buy a character card. Those are going to be on the board, and the rest will be shuffled up and random.
Okay. Time for Revenge Mail. Yeah, we'll try. I need to be able to draw some attack cards.
Well, if you want to go attack, you could also done it by getting defensive cards too, right?
Yeah.
Like if you went for that fortress...
I thought about it.
You discarded it, and I was like, man, when I saw that fortress, and if you would have grabbed that and focused on getting that built, it's super hard, obviously. It is hard,
because how many minerals do you need
4.
for that? 4, yeah. And I was like, I have nothing to even gain me minerals.
Yeah, it might be a poor play. It would take way too long to get it on the board to actually defend. But when I saw it, I was like, man, if you take that and get that in play, all my attacking's going to... I will have to switch strategies.
Yeah.
I probably would have at that point.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so we get how many of these? 2?
2 each, secretive. I'll just take these 2.
Okay.
And you keep them secret knowledge until you go to actually use it for the first time. Okay. All right.
And to use it, I have to have a market.
Or whatever else we get. So look right here. We're gonna set up. So the level 1 deck's the same if you want to start shuffling that.
Yes, that's
and I'll start setting up the level 2 cards. We need a fleet is new. And it says 4 fleets, so we're going to get 4 fleets. The gym's still in there. The swamp is new. That's a defensive one. And we'll show these in a sec. Swamp, 4 swamps. 4 caravans. And we have never played any mode but that base mode, so we haven't seen some of these cards, so I'm kind of excited. I haven't even read through any of these yet, except for what we were looking at in the book earlier. So I'm kind of excited to see some different, more... There's also like kind of more complex cards that use blockage tokens and the any tokens and stuff that we haven't really seen yet.
Which I think will be fun.
Yeah. Caravan, there it is. Okay, caravan. And a bank and a mine.
Bill says, I really shouldn't have come here to procrastinate. Rob in the chat is really making me spend money. Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry, Dale.
Okay, these are shuffled. That's the level ones.
Bank and mine. Yeah, I don't know. I like this game. It impressed me more than I expected it to. My expectations were like kind of medium. But yes, I'm like having a blast with it.
Yeah.
And we've barely scratched the surface. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
like
and I'm more excited about some of our play group, like playing it at different player counts. Because it's kind of like family-ish weighted. Like you could teach it super quick. And then there's a good strategy to it. So I can easily see bringing this over to like her brother-in-law's house. We play it 4-player, and we love playing games like Root and stuff where we're all at each other. But you could play this and kind of like teach it, play it, and then clean it up and play again with the same mode now that everyone knows what they're doing, and then just bash at each other. Like I love the option of maybe you could sit there secretly like in a you could do a custom 4-player game where it's everyone at everyone.
Yeah.
You could do whatever you want. You don't have to follow those setup game modes. But I can see some fun where we're all just like, people are teaming up on me, wiping me out, and then watching everyone else kind of fight each other. But obviously they don't have that as a default mode because player elimination
is no fun.
Yeah, sitting out. But I would be okay with it.
But I think
I'm okay with it.
I think that's why they've set it so that you have to attack everybody.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, which is cool. It'll just hit people in different ways.
Yeah, it's a well done game. I don't know.
Definitely well done. I really like it.
And there's extra expansion stuff that's in the Kickstarter in the description below that they have an expansion adding a little more complexity to it where you can have quests. I watched like a little video on it. They have quests and you have like tokens so you can try to achieve these quests that are in a row and you put your token on them and stuff. And when you achieve them, then you get like these special cards that you put in play and they have like a special ability. Kind of like character cards, I think. I forget what they're called, but you can throw those in to add complexity. And there's other things. I don't know everything, but yeah, that's what we got. All right. So out of this deck, we need 4 gems. Hey, we never saw the catapults. They were in here. A gem.
There was I feel like there was a couple we didn't see because I don't think we saw the temple either.
We didn't buy a lot of level 2 cards. I kind of found what I wanted and just built to it.
Yeah.
Ports.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll give you like half the deck. Look for ports. And or gardens, temples, mansions. Gardens, temples, mansions. Oh, I think we need all the... Oh, I got them all here. Gardens, temples, mansions.
Here's the gardens, temples, mansions, and ports from here. Oops, sorry. Don't need these ones.
Okay. Gardens, temples, mansions, and that's it. So all these ones are... Okay. Oh, we can sort them out later. It's fine.
Yeah, I was just double checking.
So yeah, there's still lots of... So based on what we used last game, there is lots of options, like tons of other cards that could be in the set. Like every game we're only using like, I think roughly half of the level 2 cards, except for probably that rumble mode you're using more. That's less than half.
That's less than half, yeah.
Yeah, less than half of the cards you use every game from the level 2s, which is neat. And like I said, the character cards, lots of options. So every game you get different character cards. They're all unique. Buy American. Trade war is on. And we need, 2 random character cards.
Yeah, so I think if you put this away, I mean, it would kind of be annoying to like put them all together. Yes. It would make setup really easy for this game.
But what I'll probably do is leave the base game, that Warring States set. I'll probably have that just put together and just leave that.
Yeah.
Until I've taught everyone in our game group. And then, I don't know, I'll just leave that. And if we ever go to play with more players, then I'll have to switch it up, I guess. But you could just have everyone at the table kind of help sort it, find the cards. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that difficult.
But it's like a deck building game, right? You have to like sort out the sets.
Yeah, but yeah, in a night, if you were going to play the same mission over and over again, it's just quick shuffle.
Yeah, if you're playing a 4-player game, you pick that 4-player team mode or whatever, and then you just set up the deck and just play it multiple times.
Yeah, maybe just switch teams or something.
Rob, buy Machina Arcana. Arcana? Hashtag Dragon Shadow made me do it. They'll convince Rob to buy it to stream. Oh, I see. I see what's going on here.
Trying to incept you.
Peer pressure.
Yeah.
I am the peer pressure.
Yeah.
Okay. What is that game? What is it?
I don't know. They were talking about it up. If it's this one, it's kind of a steampunk meets Lovecraft roguelike dungeon crawler. That's Dragon's description.
Oh, Board Game Grand snuck in.
Oh,
hey.
hello.
We are playing Shaolia Warring States. How to play videos in the description, 13 minutes. Also, the link to the Kickstarter for the second printing, expansion, and solo mode and all that is also in the video description for more information. It's not too complex of a game.
Nope. And it definitely is fun.
Yes, definitely fun. Competitive game, trying to destroy each other's territory or get to 18 culture points. Now Rob is curious.
Yeah.
Yes. I am curious. Whenever you guys tell me about a game, I'm like, okay, you guys see what I play. You see what...
Dragon, can you...
You see what tickles my fancy.
Dragon, can you remind me / Rob on Saturday during our Q&A if you're here, because I'll have my computer, I can actually type it in to remember to look. Because I'll probably forget the name of it.
So Board Game Grand, thanks for reminding me. Also, yes, it's not only on Kickstarter. This game was a Kickstarter last year that delivered this summer. It is available supposedly on Amazon.com. I don't know where else you can get it, though. I don't know if it's available at local retailers too. We are playing the deluxe edition from the Kickstarter last year, but there is a regular edition that I'm assuming you can get at retail, but I'm not sure. So don't think you have to Kickstarter it. It's just there is a Kickstarter going on if you're looking at getting the deluxe edition. That is an option on there, I think. Yeah.
Bernardo has a billo. Have fun.
No worries, Bernardo.
Thanks,
Thank
Bernardo.
you. Stay safe
no
too,
problem.
man. Thank you.
And Dragon will pop it in the Discord. Okay, thanks, Dragon. Yes. Thank you. Because I'll forget.
Yeah. All right, so 2 cards for you, 2 character cards for me.
Oh, these are much different than what I had last time. Much different.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Trade wars on.
Yeah, I guess.
Who's going first?
So these have been shuffled?
Yeah.
Caravan. Oh yeah, we didn't show all the different new stuff, but we'll talk about it as we see
it.
So these are all newer ones. So we got the Caravan. You need a 6 on this one. It's got 2 health, 5 gold to build it. Trade once. When buying, -1 gold per item. Or when selling, +1 gold per item.
Oh, that's what the...
Yes. Yeah. But on here, we always wondered what this meant. But this one here, buying a level 1 card, Caravan ability not applied. But you can do it for the level 2s. You can make level 2 cards out of the discard pile cheaper. Mm-hmm. Also, you can't do it when buying attack tokens, or you can't do it in buying life tokens.
Okay, can you do it on these? I guess it would depend on what it says. Okay.
We got the Mine, which is like the level 2 of the... What was that other one? Black? No.
Smelter?
No, the Smelter was a level 2 also. What's the base one that does...
Oh, the Blacksmith.
Is it Blacksmith that does minerals?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it says right on it, Blacksmith or Mine. I should know this. So passive, gain 1 mineral before rolling dice.
Oh.
As a passive ability, always 1 mineral, all the time.
Round, you're going to get 1 mineral.
All the time. Swamp. So this is a defensive card. It has to be built in the first row, your front row or whatever, but must be attacked first. As a passive ability also, if destroyed, attacking card gets 1 blockage token. So it gets kind of stuck in the swamp.
I like it.
That's cool.
I like it. Okay. Do you want to roll for who's going first this turn?
Yeah, I'm not going to ask the chat because we know how that'll go. I've already seen where their allegiances lie.
Yeah, but sometimes I think going first in this game is not as good.
1.
Okay, so
you're
I'm first. Okay. All right, so we start with 8 gold, right? Same.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Let's start the party with 1 level 1 card. And infantry. Okay, that's a good start. Okay, I drew it first. Sorry.
I see how it's going. You're going to attack me? Oh my god. What the hell, Mel? Go ahead, keep purchasing.
Okay.
If you want to.
I do.
Or are you just going to build that and just that's it for the whole game?
No, we can't just do that. Okay, we got a farm. That's good. I didn't see a farm early last time either.
Let's do one more and see what's going on. Another farm. Oh, again with the numbers that are the same. 655. Okay. Let's. Oh, we're gonna search again or buy another level 1. So putting in a 5, getting 4 change. Another farm. Oh my god. Okay. I would like to trade. Oh no, I gotta. One more because I need another card. Oh, there we go. Let's do another farm. So let's do.
So there's only 4 farms left in the whole deck. Thanks for leaving me nothing. But good thing it's trade war, so hopefully I can buy some farms.
Okay, so we're gonna discard all 3 of these farms, so I can take this swamp, which I think will be helpful. And I will stop there.
Another caravan. This one's on the 5.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't pull. Yeah.
All right. Purchase. Whoops. Purchase 1 level 1 card. We get a farm. Oh my god, Mel, nice shuffling. What the hell?
I drop shuffle. I didn't know.
Farmtastic
farm.
shuffling.
It's crazy.
School for culture. School for more culture.
You didn't separate that out and put them together anyways. We just shuffled
I
it
know,
from
I'm only
the other
joking.
one, so that's
I know.
crazy.
I'm only joking.
Crazy. Who shuffled this? I shuffled it on the table. You can rewind it and look. Oh, man. Okay, we're even right now. You see that? 1 and 1.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. I will pass. Go ahead and build.
Okay, for building, I'll start by building an infantry for 1. I'll build a farm for 1. And I will, I think, right now, build my giant, which is the card that Rob had last time. Build this card immediately. Deal with any die, I can deal 1 damage. That actually, okay. That's me. Go ahead.
I will build a market. I will build a school. And I will build a farm.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Action phase. 6, 5, 2. Okay. So let's spend this 6. I'll deal 1 damage to your school. Let's do this 5. I will deal a 2nd damage to your school. I will gain 1 gold. And then I will use this 2 to gain 2 gold. Okay.
5, 5, and 4. I will. Let's go with. We'll just do 2 gold, 2 gold, 2 officers. So 4 gold and 2 officers.
Dale, you might have missed it. In the last game, Rob blew up a lot of my schools.
Yeah. She just blew up a school. How dare she?
Yeah.
You're so insensitive, Mel. How dare you?
It was empty.
Yeah.
It was empty.
Just was built.
Yes,
Just was built.
yes.
They hadn't started school yet. for those sensitive viewers. All
right, you're first.
Yeah. Purchase, you say?
Yep.
All right, I'll buy a level 1 card. Barricades. I'll buy 1 more card. Blacksmith, sweet. 1 more level 1 card. Infantry. I will. Let's toss away a school, a blacksmith, and this infantry. I'll go for a caravan.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, let's go for that. Garden.
Okay, I will spend 1. Look at a level 1, a farm. Oh my gosh, all the farms are out here. Again, for barricade. I will pass to you to build.
I will build a barricade. Pass.
I will also build a barricade. I think I'll just build this other farm for now. I may get rid of it later, but okay. Go ahead.
Actions.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3. So we will. Let's spend an officer. We'll change this 3 to a 2. And we'll gain 3 gold. Then we'll gain 2 officers. And we'll gain 2 gold. Go ahead.
Okay. 1, 3, 6. All right. So for 1, I will gain 3 gold. For a 6, I will deal 1 damage to your barricade. And then this 3, I will gain 3 gold. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, pass to me. Okay, I will search level 1 cards. A school. Okay, that's good. Again, an infantry. Market. Whole trade wars doesn't work without a market.
Mm-hmm.
You have one. Is there one in the discard pile? I'm just curious. I know I can't even get it, but okay,
Nope.
so they're all coming. Okay, we'll search again. School. I will stop there.
Purchase.
Yep.
I'll buy. Buy. Yeah, I'll buy. Blacksmith.
Okay. I was gonna buy one more, but it's good to know it wasn't a market.
Barricade. And I'll stop.
Okay, build phase. I will build a school for 1. And I will stop. I'll stop there.
Okay, I'll build an infantry. I'll build a barricade. And I'll build a blacksmith.
Okay. Good?
Yep.
All right. 4, 6, 2. Okay. 4, 6, 2. Well, let's do this 6. We'll take out your barricade. Get 1. Let's gain 2 officers. And let's use it. Pay 1 officer to change this 4 to a 3. And I will gain 3 gold.
Good.
Good.
611. All right. Whoops. Let's send an officer. And 2 die to gain 3 gold.
Looking.
Oops. Let's go with. Guess we'll trade. I'll go to the trade board. And I'm going to buy a level 1 card for 1 gold. And I'll grab this school.
Okay, you can do it a max of 2 times.
Yep. And grab what I need. I'll grab this farm. Okay. And then for the 6, let's go for 2 gold.
Okay.
Yep.
You're first.
All right. So,
are you sure you put this in? Oh, in the deck? Yeah, there should be. He's got one. I'm trying to find the other one. They're all in there because we checked the discard pile, so I don't know. He slipped them out and then said shuffle it.
Yeah. Pass. Go ahead.
Pass.
Purchase away.
Purchase. I'll search for 1 through the... Okay. I'll look for 1 more. A farm. I'll trade 3 cards, 3 level 1 cards for the garden.
War
Ooh,
Elephant has shown up. 7/7 to build this thing, but man, I don't know.
And then you need to spend all your 3 die.
Any die, a 6 and a 1 to deal 2 damage to all opponents' cards and palace.
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe in a more multiplayer game where you might have time to get that going, but man, that's pricey.
That is pricey. Okay, purchase complete.
All right, build. I will build a farm. Pass.
Oh yeah, I thought I did it in the wrong phase. I will spend 3 to unlock this one. And then I will spend 1 to build a school. Okay, pass.
Action phase.
Yep.
4, 2, 1. So let's go with a, what are we trying to get done here? Caravan. Let's gain 3 gold. And
Speaking of the gold, Board Game Grants, there's nothing quite like the cling of metal coins.
Tell me about it. They're very nice.
I know, they're very nice. Yeah.
I'll spend these 2 officers, change this 4 to a 6, gain 3 more gold. And then I trade. Yeah. No, I'll just get 2 gold. Go ahead.
5, 6, 5. Okay. Interesting. All right. So let's start by Let's use this officer to change this 5 to a 4. I'll gain 1 culture. Let's use the 6 to do a damage to your barricade. Actually, let's just use this 5 to finish it for 1.
Boom.
Done. Okay. That. Okay, I will spend 1. Yeah, blacksmith. Okay, that's good. Funny, but go ahead.
Let's go with pass.
I will pass on build.
Build, I'll spend 5 and we'll get a caravan going. Then I will pass.
Okay, action phase 663. Okay, so 3 will let me gain 3 gold. I'll do this 6 to deal 1 damage to your infantry. And I will gain 2 gold. Okay.
2-1-1. Let's go with and 3 gold. And let's buy I'm gonna go to trade. I'm gonna buy a mineral. That is that. And
Okay.
then in 2 more gold.
Okay, that's that.
Yep. Purchase. Let's spend 1. Mark it. Spend another 1. Mark it.
Oh
no. Spend all 3. Take caravan. There's a port. Trade with 2 trade posts. And that is me.
I will. Oh, I'll search once. Farm. Okay, go ahead.
Build.
Phase, yep.
I'll replace this market with a caravan, and that costs 5. Yeah. Trade once,
trading, yeah.
but when buying, -1 gold per item, or when selling, +1 gold per item.
Okay. Okay. All right, you're good.
I think so.
Okay, I will spend 3 to unlock this one, and then I will spend 1 to put the blacksmith in. Okay.
6, 3, 5. Okay. So let's go with 6 to gain 3 gold.
Dragon, I'm looking now. I'm not looking at you. I think I can show it on there,
man.
right? I can probably do it better. I don't know.
Oops. The couch card. Any die. Rob may not attack Mel this turn.
For 2 health.
That is awesome.
Dragon,
I love the like
awesome.
leather, weird looking, modern 80s kind of couch.
Oh my god,
That's
Dragon,
awesome.
that's awesome. Thank you. Oh my god.
Let's see.
That is hilarious. Oh.
Yeah. I'll gain 2 gold. And then I will drop no. I'll go with a caravan 5 on here. I'll trade once. I'll trade with the buy culture 3 times. 1, 2, 3 to get 3 culture.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. All right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. 6, 4, 3. So I'll use this 4 to gain a culture. This 3 will gain 3 gold. 1, 2, 3. And this 6 will do a damage to infantry, which will give me a gold.
Cool.
Which I need. Okay, that is me done.
All right, so you're first.
Okay, I will look in level 1 for a market. No. Okay, I will do it again. No. Look one more time. Yes, a market. Okay. I will... I don't know yet, but I'm gonna trade these 3, I think, for this mine, and we'll see. I have enough money for that. Let's do that. Okay, go ahead.
Get another card here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, a bank. Farm or bank. 3 gold, 1 mineral, 3 health. Passive, gain 2 gold when a card to the left or right of this card activates. Oh, that's neat.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, wow. Huh. Okay.
I didn't take the elephant because it's
My
way
purchase?
too expensive. Yeah.
Yeah. I will toss this card or whatever for 3 gold.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll buy a level 1. Buy a level 1. And buy a level 1. And I'll toss all these to get a bank.
Mm-hmm. A good card.
A mansion.
Oh, mansion's back.
I forgot these were here, but there we go. See a mansion. That's the one that gives you the extra die in the action phase. All right, go ahead.
All right, building. So I'm gonna build said market. Where do I want to do that? We're gonna get rid of one of the farms at this point. Let's get rid of this farm to build the market. Okay, done.
Pass on building.
All right. I have no money now. I'm gonna roll a 4. Oh no, 6, 2, 1. Okay. 1 will gain me a culture. Let's do a 6 to deal 1 damage to your bottom caravan. And then I will do a 2nd damage to it. Take it out.
Which one?
Bottom caravan. So 2 damage
Boom.
total.
Level 2 card, you
gold.
get 2 gold.
Okay. Yeah. That is me done.
Rolling. 663. Okay, okay. So let's go with a 3 gold. Let's go. Yep. Yep. Let's toss this card away for 3 gold.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll go here probably. 3 gold. And we'll gain 2 officers. And then I'll spend an officer, change the 6 to a 5. Go trading.
Mm-hmm.
I'll buy culture. 2, 4, 6 for 3. 1, 2, 3.
You spent 6? That's 2.
No, with a caravan.
Oh.
-1 per item.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yes,
Yep.
same thing I did last time.
Sorry.
All right. Save a gold, and that's it.
Okay.
So on first.
Yep.
Purchase. I will spend this to get 2 officers. Go ahead, pass.
I will also pass.
Build, I will pass.
I will also pass.
Rolling dice. Boom. 5, 3, 6. 3 gold. An officer changes to a 2. 3 gold. And I'll spend a 5 to go to buy culture. 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. 6, 4, 2. So 6 damage to your caravan. 4 damage to your caravan. 2 gold.
Boom. Caravan gone.
Okay. Whew. And then 2, I will gain a mineral. Okay. Done.
You're first.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna do.
Okay. Do I want to even bother with that? Okay, I will pass.
I'll buy 1 card. Blacksmith. Pass.
Okay, I will spend 4 and a mineral. Place the mine. I think I'm actually going to remove this. Okay, and that is that.
Build, pass. Actions.
Okay, action. So before rolling, I gain a mineral. 522. I will gain a mineral. I will gain 2 officers. And I will use 1 officer to change this 5 to a 4. And I'll gain a culture.
Good?
Yep.
5, 3, 1. All right. Let's change the 1 to a 2. 3 gold. Let's change. Yeah, let's change this to a 6. 3 gold. And let's go for two gold.
That's it?
That's it, yeah. All right, money time. Let's buy a level 1 card, infantry. Let's buy a level 1 card, barricade. 1, 2, 3. Pass.
Okay, I'll just spend 1 mineral to buy 2 officers. Then I will do that again, buy 2 more. Pass.
All right, I'll build a barricade. I will build a blacksmith. And I'll build an infantry.
Okay. All right, 5, 5, 6. 5, 6. Okay, I will spend. I'll do 1 damage actually to your palace. Oh, a barricade. Sorry, you have a barricade. I will spend 1 officer to change a 5 to a 4. And I will gain a culture. I will spend this officer to change his 5 to a 6. And I'll spend an officer to change a 6 to a 1 because it can wrap around. Gain a culture. That will be me done.
6, 3, 5. Okay. Let's do mineral.
Oh, and I didn't get a mineral before I roll my die. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's do 5 for a damage. And the 6 for 3 gold. First.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
I will just spend this mineral for 2 officers. Okay.
Draw a card. School. I'll draw another card. School. Okay, pass.
I will pass on build.
All right. Let's go with 1, 2, 3, and a mineral. Here is blacksmith. Throw down the bank. And let's throw this school in here. Three to replace this blacksmith.
Good.
Yep.
Okay. 5, 3, 1. So I'll gain. Oh, wrong die. A 1 to gain a culture. I'll use an officer to change his 5 to a 4. Culture. And then for this 3, I will gain 3 gold. Oh, and I forgot to
2, 4.
Get my mineral.
6, 2, 4. Let's go with gain 3 gold, which will gain me 2 more gold because the card to the left activated. I'll gain 2 officers. I'll spend 1 officer to change this 4 to a 3. I'll activate this card, gain a culture, and that'll get me 2 more gold. Spend. I will pass on spending.
I will pass on purchasing as well.
Or purchasing. Build. I'll spend 1. Actually, I'll spend 3 to unlock. And I'll spend 1 to build this school.
Okay. I will spend a gold and a mineral to build the swamp. I'll take this blacksmith. Let's put that
That's it?
Yep.
4-1-1. So I'll spend an officer, make a 1 a 2, and let's use that to gain 3 gold. And I'll trigger this one off to get 2 more gold. Okay, I'll use this 1, gain 2 officers. Yeah. I'll spend 1 officer, change this 4 to a 3. I'll gain a culture. That'll get me 2 more gold. Go ahead.
1-1-2. So I'll gain a culture. Oh, I was supposed to get the thing. Sorry. I will. Spend 1 officer to make this a 3, and then 1 officer to make it a 4. Another one. It's 1. I will spend 1 to make this 1 a 6. Right? You can wrap that way too? Yeah. And then I'll deal 1 damage to your barricade.
Boom.
Okay.
Right.
Yep. I will spend this mineral to just to buy 2 officers. Pass.
I will clear away this. I will buy 1, 2, 3 level 1 cards. I will toss 3 level 1 cards to grab a temple. And replace. And I'll spend 1 on level 1. Oh no, I'm good. I don't need this. Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead. Build.
I will spend, or I'll just get rid of that for 3 gold. 1, 2, 3. I will spend 5. 3, 4, 5 to place the garden. And I think I'm going to place that. Sorry. And that is me done.
Build a market and pass.
All right, 4, 3, 2. Sorry, 4, 3, 1. I will gain a culture. My garden will give me another one. I will gain a culture. My garden will give me another one. I should have got a mineral. Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm not paying attention. And then I will. Oh, that's not enough. Do that. So we are going to gain 2 gold.
4, 3, 1. Okay. In a culture, get 2 gold. Let's go. Need to gain 2 officers. Spend 2 officers to make this a 6 to trade. And I will trade for minerals. I will spend 2 to buy a mineral. And that's me. Purchase, I will pass.
I will pass.
Build, I will, for 4 gold and 1 mineral, build my temple for gaining culture. I'll replace it where this farm was. Pass. Build phase.
Oh, build phase, I pass.
Actions.
Yeah, you're first.
6, 5, 3. Well, I'll gain 5 culture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'll get me 2 gold.
Oh my god, just because you get to go first.
And then I will gain 1 culture from the school, hit 18, and gain 2 gold.
Because I could have got it on my turn
Boom!
too.
I know.
That's so annoying.
I know.
That's so annoying.
I know what was going on.
I just want to see if I would have.
That's why I stayed quiet. I was trying to keep an eye on the prize.
4, 6, 3. So yes.
It's very, very calculated.
Yeah, 4 would have given me 2 culture, and then this 6 I would have wrapped to a 1, which would have given me 2. And I had the extra die too. Dang it! If I went first.
Well, that's a part of the game,
and
I learned that from our last 2 games ago, like the game we played yesterday, or whenever, yesterday I think, or the day before, where this first player token, I had to start paying attention to that and knowing when, like, am I not going first? I won't care about what's here, but when I'm going first, I do care about making plays, and I got to be careful. I was worried about showing my cards too early on the caravans. I had a card. I had a crazy play where this is pretty cool. I wanted to show it off, but I didn't do it. I was going to do it, but I was like, it's way too mean. Where was it? Where's my other one? This one. I don't know where it went. Oh, this one. Alchemist. So I had the Alchemist, and I had the Specialist. The Specialist you could build immediately. Then you ignore the building conditions on every level 2 card.
Oh, yeah.
But I know you would destroy it right away. But I was going to time it where I got this and built this before ever making a blacksmith. I was like, imagine getting that going, just getting them. But I'm like, for sure you would destroy it, but it would distract you. But I'm like, is that worth it, or do I need the 3 gold instead? But this one, gain a die of any number you need. So when I had the 2 caravans, I had enough gold at one point. I was going to play it to get the 2 dice I need to pop on there to make 2 trips there to buy 6 culture all at once.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't want to do this right away. Once I do that, you'll blow those up right away. So that's why I was like, when I did it the first time, I'm like, she's going to blow these up. Like, next turn. She's not going to let me get away with it more than once. But you did let me get away with it more than once.
You know what? Because I don't think I realized the first time what you did.
Yeah, then I was like, okay, she's letting me do it. She's letting me do it, and I still have 2. I'll just get rid of this and just do that. Keep doing that. But I was going to try to do both at one time to, like, if you started shooting at them.
Yeah.
And try to, like, rush with that strategy. But instead I was like, I'll throw away gold. I'll go to a different strategy. And I knew there was more stuff with culture.
Yeah.
This garden, we hadn't seen the temple. And I'm like, there's got to be some culture building thing. And as soon as I flipped the temple, I'm like, there it is. That's my goal to get to the end. And drawing those schools off there was like, yes, the schools beside this. I was going to do 2 schools and try to, like, rush the culture. But then, like, my dice, I was making some poor decisions. I don't know. But once I saw that, I was like, okay, I have a chance here. This has to work. But I didn't have many of these officers. So I was like, I hope I roll close to what I need at least. And I was like, yes, like, it worked.
Yeah, well, I looked at the mine as free officers.
Super powerful.
Right?
Super powerful.
Every round, you just trade these in.
That's why I wanted it right away from the start of the game. But
and then I was like, okay, then I don't need the blacksmith anymore. But the one mistake that I made was when I had both of these sitting here, I had the garden and the swamp. I had enough to pay for the garden with getting rid of my card the round earlier. And I should have, because why I put this in first was dumb. Like, I don't even know what I was thinking. I should have put the garden in first because I would have benefited.
That I didn't know why you built that.
I don't know what I was thinking.
I had no idea. I was like, you got to barricade him. I'm barely hitting it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know what this is for.
Yeah, but that was my mistake.
Yeah. I saw you guys saying in the chat, like, Mel, you need to fight the gold generating locations. Like,
which I thought of, but I really wanted to get rid of his ways of being able to get to the market first.
If you cut the gold, then I have no reason to go to the market, right?
Yeah. But
on these, I kept thinking about using them. Like, I could have gotten any die token put on something, but I knew as soon as I put that on one of these things, you would destroy it. So I was like, that puts a huge target on my back. And then I just had buy the first player token, which was always in the back of my head.
But you could save yourself.
Yes. Yeah. If I realized, like, oh crap, I could try to go first. Yeah. But it still costs 4 gold. So, like, there on that last turn, I wouldn't have been able to do that. But
so that last character card.
What did you have for your...
I'll tell you that in 1 second. But the last character card that I sold for 3 was like a heal 3 card. And I was like, he's not damaging anything. So I'm like, why am I holding this? But I did have the hire a mercenary to deal damage.
Little story on that one, but yeah, go ahead.
And then I had hire an assassin to ignore defense cards and deal damage, which would have been great, but I was like...
Yeah, what were you doing?
Well, first I had to get a market, and then I was like, then I never had any money.
It was
So I'm
awesome
like,
in the
oh,
trade
this
war.
isn't
She
working.
didn't get market, so I had that like to my advantage. So I tried to use it. I tried to show off market buying and buying culture from the market. And I saw who was it? Lynn said still would like to see the game force more market trade actions. I realized that it was giving us like that's why I grabbed those caravans. Because I was like, we didn't have them before. I see you could build a strategy around them. They save you money.
Yeah,
and you can buy culture.
For sure.
So I thought, hey, that's a route to getting culture. I don't know if it's the most efficient route.
And the other thing that really helped was seeing all those farms so early. Like imagine we saw no farms, you would have a lot less money.
You always have ways of getting money though.
Yeah, but 2 versus... No. If I can get 2 or 4 gold versus
but this is more consistent money though. I use this more often. Like I don't value farms as highly because you need a specific die.
Sure, but I mean when they work, they work.
I know. Yeah, right?
That's true. If you're getting extra gold every round to be able to go to the market.
The bank's where that's at.
Yeah, the bank was huge too. And you obviously, as soon as I took one, then you pulled that card. I was like, I would have taken that card.
I was like, okay, I'm switching my strategy. I want the bank. I'm going to try a new card out. I was basically trying to focus on new cards, try to do new things. But even this market action stuff, like if you don't get a cool one here, I don't see...
Or one that works. Like mine didn't necessarily work with my strategy. I could have.
But this one, I want to say the strategy with this one. So this one is in the normal default game in the market. I've literally used this one. You buy it, you can deal, you can make 1 trip and spend 2 gold twice. If for 4 gold, you could do 2 damage. So in one game against Mel, I got her to 10 damage and... she was thinking I had no way of stopping her because she destroyed all my last like infantry and cavalry. She wiped them all out. I got her to 10 damage one game.
I think I was like 1 or 2 away here too.
Yeah,
so I was like,
she was super close in the culture, but she took the eye off the prize and I had a market. So I used the market to just trade once and I had 4 gold and I used that gold and that was my secret of like, as she was destroying my infantry, I didn't build anymore on purpose because I was like, I just need to get 2 more damage or maybe only 1.
Maybe only 1.
Maybe it was only 1, but I remember going, no, it was 2 because I remember spending 4 gold there.
Yeah, maybe it was 2.
Yeah, and it was on here and I remember going there and was
totally
like.
Forgot it was even there.
Yeah, I was like, I'll trade, spend 4 gold, 2 damage to your palace, and I won. So there's so many clever little ways to like get points or do damage or there's this whole like economy thing that I've seen a strategy of people talking about is like just selling minerals for gold and then buying minerals for cheaper and then selling them is like kind of a way if you go with the heavy trade route strategy. You can do a lot of cool stuff with the trade.
I did think about that if I could build up a few of these each turn, but I was like, I think if I use officers, I can actually get things going on here. But once I had a few build up officers that maybe I wasn't using, I was going to try to sell minerals. So I never had enough money. And then I got rid of my farm at the end. I was like, I'm not buying anything else. We'll just see what happens. I knew I was very close. Like I just need 1 more turn.
Also, one other thing I wanted to show. I don't remember where I found this. 1 sec. I just want to show, like, I found this on, I don't know if it was on their Facebook. Oh, maybe it's not in here.
While you're looking.
No, I don't have it in here. Never mind. I thought I had it. There was like a strategy, like a couple strategies I found. I think it was on their first Kickstarter page.
Oh.
They had like 4 different strategies they were talking about. There's like the market strategy. It just shows like how flexible the game is and how many strategies. There was like the early infantry rush strategy was one it would talk about. That was after we did it in the one game.
Oh yeah.
But there's like 4 different strategies they talk about that they use.
Wasn't it in the YouTube video?
There was a YouTube video on it, but
okay.
there was 4 they talk about in the original Kickstarter.
Oh.
I might be able to find it. I will find it.
Brian says, I like that no die is wasted. I just like rolling.
Yeah.
You can't use anything that I rolled. Yeah,
nope.
That is true.
Always you can get gold or officers, and I like the way you can use a die to get officers to then change dice up to do what you need to do.
Yeah. Yeah. And Matt says, a sign of a good game is that you're that excited to talk about it afterwards.
Yeah. I like this game.
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of, like some games that are like simple, don't have thick rule books that are like full of rules, they kind of feel shallow. You play them once or twice and then I put them on the shelf and I'm kind of bored. But this has like kind of like Everdell. Everdell is like a simple rule set. It is kind of tableau building too, which is kind of funny. But Everdell, this is kind of like on that level. Like Everdell, you could play it so many times, and because the giant deck of variable cards, all the different strategies you can do, where you can get points doing this, or get those event cards, or the advanced event cards, or whatever they're called, the basic and the advanced. You could just go to different positions. You could build all these little engines on your board and stuff. This is maybe not as crazy with the engine building, but just the variable amount of level 2 cards changing up the game.
Yeah.
Even just with the same deck over and over again, you could just see different things come out in different orders and make a different strategy. You play at the pace of your opponent. So if your opponent's not gaining culture and not really hitting your palace, you have time.
Yeah. You can
buy some cards, draw some decks, trash the draft pile, draw some more, dig for what you want. Maybe you have a strategy in mind.
Another bank.
Yeah, maybe
right
you're like,
there.
yeah, maybe you're just digging for stuff. And the cool part is if my opponent trashes it, you know, I see other stuff come up, and then I just go to the buy a level 2 card from the discard pile. Okay, there's the bank I need. Thanks. Like, like there's so many little strategies. Once you know the deck for a single mode, you could play that mode over and over again. Like maybe you'll see the cards come up you want. Maybe you have to adapt your strategy. Maybe your opponent's attacking you like crazy. Maybe they're not. And that's what I wanted to show in this one. I wanted to show I didn't have to build really any defense, didn't have to build any attack, didn't have to really fight you at all. But I could still try to rush for points and show that was an option. Like you can, I purposely played different. I went kind of.
Your cards were dealt to you differently as well.
But I could have trashed them and bought different cards. I could have discarded this row and dug for different things. I decided to go for what I saw and kind of try to wrap it around the strategy.
Yeah.
But this, you could just drill through this. As soon as I saw a market, I now have the ability to draw anything out of this pile.
Yeah.
So it's not really what gets drawn. It's like...
No, but it isn't in a sense because so for me, I didn't have a market for the first half of the game.
But there was no market that came up in here ever? I guess you can't get to it, right?
No, I couldn't get to it until I drew my own.
Yeah, true.
So you're limited on just kind of what you can draw.
Unless you have my character that ignores the abilities, and I could have taken a port before getting a market. Like that.
Exactly.
There's kind of sometimes ways out of it.
Sometimes you have to have all those ducks in a row, and if you don't, and it sucked too because in the beginning of the game when I had the 2 farms out, I seemed to like have a lot of money. I had 6, 8.
Yeah, because you have farms
pumping
money. Yeah.
But I'm like, I have no market.
Yeah, so as long as Mel's not shuffling your card deck, the gameplay is super different every time you play. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's Shaolia Warring States on Kickstarter right now. Link is down in the description. Where this edition, the deluxe edition, is available. Plus, they have a new expansion on there. They're doing a second printing. I didn't really find any mistakes in here, other than, like I said, in the rulebook was only missing what happens when the deck runs out. And yes, you shuffle it up and make a new deck. I thought maybe you just left it, and that's why they left it out of the rules, because you can buy stuff from the discard piles. But no, you actually shuffle it up, so then the discard pile goes away. So maybe that makes that not as good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how that works. But that's the only thing that I noticed. But all the English coming from a South Korean company, usually any non-English speaking produced game usually comes with some translation issues where cards, you know, they might use a word that means something else in every other English game, but they use it in a translation and it kind of doesn't make sense. It makes your head hurt because you play 95% of the games with a certain word doing one thing and another doing, and in this game would do another. But no, they did it right. They have full tutorials, everything English, everything is for English speaking people is full. Like this does not feel like an import game kind of thing. So they did their work there. They spent the money in the right places, I think.
Yeah, the art is great.
Yeah, it
looks nice on the table.
Yep.
Components are nice.
Yep, it's a fun game.
Yeah,
doesn't take long to teach. Doesn't take long to learn. Lots of strategy and replayability. It's competitive though, so there is a solo, but it's not co-op. So if you got to have somebody that's willing to play against you and be okay with losing, or you have to be okay with losing. It's that kind of competitive game, so feelings could get a little bit hurt. But it's quick.
Okay.
It's quick enough that you're not like, man, I spent 5 hours playing against you in like War of the Ring and I got got beat. This is like, let's play again. Let's play again. Board Game Grand, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Good night. Dale says sold.
Dale says, hopefully one day my wife will start playing games, or at least one of the cats.
Oh no.
Oh man. You don't have a neighbor Dale that you can get to play with you or something?
Yeah, having a significant other or a partner that will play with you is definitely a bonus.
Yes, that's why competitive games, I wouldn't buy so many or be super interested in them if I didn't have other players that were okay with competitive games. But how we got into gaming again was Game of Thrones, the board game, 2nd edition, which is multiplayer, competitive, cutthroat.
Yeah, one of the most that we've ever played.
And the second game we got heavy into was Game of Thrones, the card game, the LCG, competitive. We went to tournaments, Gen Cons, World Championships.
Yeah.
Mel was playing.
I played in multiple tournaments where I was the only
Mel was there with
playing.
me. We would go with friends. We'd fill up cars.
Yeah.
We'd play with a whole bunch of other Canadians and stuff. Smash and face at Game of Thrones, the card game. So I've
won tournaments myself.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love, former Canadian national champion, former Canadian national champion, multiple regional winner. But yeah, I love playing competitive games. I love having them in my collection. But if it's not for you, maybe that's why I'm so like, yeah, I love this game, because I love competitive games. I'm always a fan of competitive games.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why you'll see me get frustrated sometimes playing in games, because I'm very competitive. Like, I'm very, very competitive. I try to still have fun and keep a smile on. But yeah, sometimes I just get serious faced and I'm like hardcore into it.
Dragon, you're so funny.
Bill's already married. I know, I'm sorry, Dragon. There's got to be something on dating websites and stuff now where you can be like, is into modern board gaming. Because like the hobby's growing. There's females in the hobby. I go to Gen Con. There's women.
Ladies there, yeah.
There is women all over the place. At Origins Game Fair, there's women all over the place. There's a lot of females in the hobby.
But it is a
good
boys'
ones are
club.
all taken. It definitely gaming, yeah. It's we're working our way out of that though.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dragon, they exist. There is speed dating at Gen Con.
Yeah.
FYI, Dragon, that is a thing. There is a speed dating event. I've seen it before in the Gen Con catalog. And I'm sure it exists at other gaming conventions. Throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Throwing that out there. You mean like Monopoly? Yeah, not those kind of gamers. No, it has to be modern board gaming, not Monopoly players, not ones that are like, oh, I played Clue.
And you have to find one that is okay on both sides, winning or losing. So a graceful winner and not a sore loser.
But also trying to find a significant other to play games with. I like the way you could play competitive. Some people don't like some people like. You could play cooperative is what I was trying to say. Yeah. You could focus on cooperative games versus competitive games. Sometimes some couples I talk to, some people I've gotten into the hobby find that their significant other only will play cooperative games and only of a certain complexity level.
Yeah.
So that's when I introduce them to Board Game Geek. I show them how to search, add complexity level, sort by that, look for best played with 2 players, and start reading about those games. So you could go that route. But again, this is heavily competitive, so please know that. Know that you got to be into competitive games. Do not buy this. It will sit there and collect dust on your shelf if you don't have another player that's willing to spend the time to play with you. But again, you can rip a game of this in half hour. You can teach it in like 15 minutes and play a couple games all within the span of an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Like it's 2 games and teaching in an hour and a half. It's
and I do like games like that where you can teach somebody. You can kind of play a practice game where they don't fully understand until you work through each round. And then you clean it up and they go, okay, now I get it. Let's play.
Oh, Jim was a ranked Magic the Gathering player back in the day. Now that's hardcore.
Oh, nice.
That is more hardcore than me playing LCGs and winning any tournament.
For
LCGs are more casual, competitive. But there's a lot of former Magic players I played with in like Keyforge tournaments and Game of Thrones tournaments and Warhammer tournaments and all the other game tournaments, man. L5R tournaments, and so many tournaments.
Dale is very right. I remember the experience more than the winner. That's true.
That's why I'll never get rid of Battlestar Galactica. That's a game I wish I picked up when I first got into the hobby, but I didn't. Because we had Dead of Winter.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, okay, I only need one game that's like hidden trader mechanic, but I still wish I got that game. Because I still hear people saying how good that is. I wish I grabbed that in my collection, but now it's out of print.
Oh, okay.
Smile every time I look at the box thinking of gameplays. Yeah, and that's what we have with Game of Thrones, a board game, Dale. Same thing. Like these 6-hour, 5-hour sessions of playing with our friends in Game of Thrones, a board game, and who backstabbed who aligned with who, who did this, who did that, the big stories that happened in the game. We still have ones that we remember from like 8 years ago and people not talking to each other because of it. And yeah, fun times.
Yeah, for sure. We feel the same. Joyce is asking, is this game available solo now with the current Kickstarter? That's where we read it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go here. We'll talk about it before we go here. So this link to this is in the description below. But here's the Kickstarter page for the second printing. But here it is. Play Shaolia solo. So it looks like they're working on a mode. They do have a YouTube video, probably in here.
I believe it is, yeah.
Shaolia is easy to learn, hard to master. You can learn every one of Shaolia's rules in only 14 minutes. Yep, because they have a how to play video right here, 14 minutes. Rulebook download. Where's the solo stuff?
Oh.
Right here.
Right there.
Solo mode, prototype playthrough. So I don't know anything about the solo mode. And I don't know if this will... What's now showing?
Oh, we did start watching this.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we did.
But I was like, I don't know what any of this means right now. I'm going to focus on playing the game we have. So it looks like you play... Oh, looks like you play against a usurper. Whatever that means. I don't know. Can't really see any of this stuff. But it looks like maybe you place dice up here. Or tokens, and it does like actions, and it picks certain actions to like deal damage and do things. So that's what I would assume it would be, is like you're just playing against like an AI that, based on some random factor or some card flips, it looks like it's gonna grab certain cards from the draft thing. If it's based on any other solo games that you've played of a competitive game, like Everdell, for example, right? To simulate the players grabbing cards that you might want. There's like random card grabbing, and then like, you know, might do things to your little tableau. But yeah, all this stuff's there. Go watch this video, check it out if you're interested.
Yeah, Jim says it's an AI deck that attacks you 3 cards at a time.
Oh, okay. Okay, there you go.
Okay, yeah, so they, instead of rolling dice, they have cards.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if you like the whole drafting stuff and tableau building, it makes sense. You could just sit there with your territory in front of you, and then the usurper's just drawing off a deck and smashing your stuff, buying cards out from under you and whatever. Well, you're trying to like race to 18 culture or fight them back, probably. So, but that's cool. It's an option. It would help you to learn the game too before you like teach other people.
For sure. Yeah.
So you kind of like learn how the cards play and stuff. But
yeah. So Joy's saying, do you think the game is worth it with solo? Hard to say, right? Because we don't.
I don't know. I can't comment on any of that stuff. But my honest opinion, we're not paid for this video or anything. They just sent us this game. But after playing it, I was pleasantly surprised. I've only played it 2-player. I've played it with my 11-year-old daughter, and she totally got it right away, was loving the game, was fighting us. Then she played my wife. She was all into it, hardcore, like ripping you apart. She like was super competitive with it.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking forward to playing this with some of the other players in our group, because I think they would really like this. And it doesn't make your head hurt. It's not hard to teach, so I can have us smashing each other or like racing to points within like 15 to 20 minutes. And I'm looking forward to trying to take this over to some other people's places this week, hopefully. And we can try out the 3- and 4-player mode. Yeah.
And I like that there's multiple modes.
Yep.
So you can play different,
you can
different
play
styles
modes, spice it up.
based on, after you've kind of got the hang of.
But yeah, supposedly this game right now, I think it's the basic edition, is on Amazon from the Kickstarter last year. This is in retail. I don't know if it's a deluxe version though. But the base game is only like $39 US on Amazon right now. So, I mean, you don't have to go all in Kickstarter expansions and solo stuff, but there's that option. But yeah, we just can't comment on the solo or the expansion, but there is more to this game. This was like basically what they kickstarted last year. The stealth mode, yeah, Jim, that's
I didn't look into that.
The stealth mode was the one we were reading about, where you play with all your cards face down.
Oh,
and nobody knows what you're like cooking up and building. Jim, that's exactly the mode. When I read about that earlier, I was like, this is the way I would probably play going forward once I taught somebody and played a few times. That's how I'd probably play the game the rest of the way, not having open information.
Yeah. You're right, though. I think it wouldn't be as fun on camera, but you guys seeing what we have here, I don't know if that really makes a huge difference. Everything is still happening based on the dice and the cards you have in play.
True.
So, I mean, this is just gonna...
But they see what we buy. Like, they have no idea, like, you're just doing this, right? Like, you're like, I'll buy that, I'll buy that, I'll buy that. I'm going to get another card here. And then you're just, like, sitting there like this, right? And it's like, okay, cool. And, like, what if you pass a couple turns, you don't really build anything? No one knows, like, what you got cooking.
What you're holding,
what's going on.
That's true,
But there could be some fun, crazy plays out of there where you're like, save up a bunch of gold. There's nothing there to attack. Yeah, they could hit your palace, I guess. But then all of a sudden you're like, bam, 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 and now I'm rolling extra dice, and I get this, and I get that, and like, who knows? I don't know.
But Dragon's saying it would be a hidden surprise for the viewers as well.
That's true.
That's true. I mean, we could try that one time and see if it's enjoyable.
Yeah, I'll play it first off camera to see how it works.
Yeah, we'll try it like that first out of.
Yeah, I want to do another playthrough. Somebody asked earlier, we're going to play this game again on the channel. I probably yes. Yeah. Like pretty sure. I just have to teach some other players. I want to play more players. I want to try the 3 and or 4 player modes. I want to try that out on channel. Get a video up of that.
Yeah, the 1 versus 1 I think would be really fun, and I also think the 2v2 would be really fun too.
Yeah,
I think that would be cool. Yeah,
I agree. Yeah. I agree.
Exactly.
Suddenly elephant, or fortress.
Yeah, suddenly elephant. Oh my god.
Fortress or warring elephant out of nowhere. It's like, why are they saving up 7 gold and 7 minerals? I don't get it. What's that for?
See, though, but you would know you took a fortress.
Or there's this one we didn't see get going. The Ancestral Valley. You need a school out. Another 7/7.
Need 7 culture.
But look, can't be destroyed. And a 2 and a 3 gains 7 culture.
Wow.
But it's like, these are like, I don't know if they're trap cards or what, but I guess you could.
Yeah.
If you get the engine going.
I mean, but the level 2 cards are still out for everyone to see, so you would know if somebody bought. I think
so.
Yeah, we'd have to look more into it.
I think so.
But
Jim, might be Justin or Kyle or maybe Nick or Ashley who are playing, like you've seen them in like our Scythe, or they've played in some of our other like Euro-y game playthroughs.
Yeah, we've been playing a few games with them.
Yeah, we play with them pretty much every week off camera to like try out games and learn games and teach games with them and stuff. But they do have a young child, so they don't get out to play too often.
Yeah, we go to them a lot.
We go to their place, and I don't really want to lug all my lights and cameras and cables and mics and sound equipment and all that stuff. But
have not seen them. They were in a lot of the older videos, right? They were in like our Dead of Winters and.
But more recently, they were here for like Scythe. I think they played in like a Raiders of the North Sea maybe, and on Architects of the West Kingdom maybe. But they played in our Rise of Fenris series with us. But yeah, they would like this kind of game because they get very, very competitive. You want to see couch sleeping on the couch play? You think we're bad? You should see those two playing a game. They'll like go right after each other, even if it's not the most efficient or game-winning thing. They'll just like bicker at each other and like attack each other, and they'll fight and stuff. And we're just like, okay, okay.
Watch them in Horrified. Yes, they played. Horrified.
They played Horrified.
And maybe they'll be back for Horrified in October.
Yeah, they'll be back to play other stuff, but
you guys aren't bad. I know we're not bad. You know why? Because I don't really get actually mad.
Yeah. Well, I do, and I hate.
I know.
I hate you.
I know, but I don't really care. Awkward.
They're fun about it though. They like it. They've always been that way. They're all super competitive. It's hilarious.
But we don't know what happens after we leave.
Yeah.
So who knows?
And Nick or Ashley, if you watch this ever, leave comments down below. Let us know what happens after we leave. When one of you eliminates the other in a game. I'm curious.
I'll have to ask them.
Anyways.
That's funny.
All right.
Oh, that was a fun night.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to playing this on the channel. I actually bumped it up and was like, I want to play it. I didn't want to wait till next week. And then they were like, we have a Kickstarter starting. I was like, okay, that works. But yeah, so it was cool to play this. Thanks again to Bad Comet Games. Yeah, Bad Comet Games, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Bad Comet Games. If you go to Bad Comet Games website, you can read more about Shaolia. You'll find links to the Kickstarter. Also, you'll find links to the Kickstarter in the description below. On the Kickstarter page that's happening right now, you'll find the rule book, how to play, playthrough videos, lots of other information about the solo stuff, the new expansion that we don't have. So all that info is there on the Kickstarter page. I've linked that down below. Also the how to play videos down below. And yeah, there's more info probably on BGG in the forum section. And yeah, that's all I can tell you right now. That's what we know. So if you want to read more about the modes and stuff that we went through, all that stuff is in the rule book that you'll find linked on the website. And thank you everyone else for making it hilarious. You guys are funny. Thanks to everyone who joined in. Thank you for all spending time with us here and checking out this game. I'll be back tomorrow to continue my Marvel Champions solo series where I'm playing through not expert mode, regular mode of the Marvel Champions Rise of the Red Skull campaign with Doctor Strange. So maybe that will be finished tomorrow, maybe not. I played it today. So if you haven't watched any of that, you want to check it through, you can find that on the channel. Just did it today. Tomorrow evening, we're continuing on with episode 2 of our Lord of the Rings Journeys of Middle-earth Shadowed Paths campaign at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Super important. Show up early in the stream, within the first, hopefully, like 10-15 minutes. where you're going to help us choose which scenario we pick first. So we have 3 options. If you don't know what we're talking about, we'll re-go over the options, but you still have time to go watch episode 1. Check out the playlist section. Go to youtube.com/Rob's Gaming Table. Check out the playlist section. Go watch episode 1 from last week. We're playing that game through 3 players. So if you're okay, either spoilers or if you've already played Shadowed Paths, come and watch and help us make decisions that weren't the decisions you made or something. We'll have some fun. But we're playing through that one on the channel right now. And we're also playing Aftermath. We're back with that on Sunday. This Saturday is our Q&A, our monthly Q&A. So if you have any questions related to whatever, except don't ask me what cameras I use and what lights I own and all the adapters and cables and stands I have, because I don't remember what they all are, and we're just not going to talk about that stuff. But any general questions about the channel, games, whatever.
Life, whatever.
We'll talk about the channel. We'll take your questions. And yeah, so bring them. The question of when's the next painting, you'll have to hold that till Saturday. No, I'm just kidding.
We will discuss that on Saturday, yes.
We'll discuss that more on Saturday, but it is our goal, like we said in the last painting stream, if we achieve the next goal on Patreon, Mel will start doing like monthly painting streams.
Yep.
And we'll chat about pizza. Yep.
Sure.
Yep. So
sure.
I don't know how close we are to that goal, but we're probably closer. If you're interested in the Patreon goal, you can find more information down in the video description to our Patreon link. Thank you, everyone. All the new patrons we got recently. Thank you for the support. Because of the support from Patreon, I don't say this enough, but because of the support from Patreon, I don't have to be paid by Bad Comet Games to do a playthrough for you and smile the whole time and not talk trash about a game. So because of your support, I don't have to take money to do paid videos, so I can be honest about every game I play, and I totally appreciate that. Thank you very much for that, by the way. And also because of that, most of the games enter our collection because of that. So thank you for the support, everyone on Patreon. You can find links for that down below. Anything else that we need to talk about?
Nope, I think that's good.
All right. I'm gamed out for today. I'm going to go chill, but I'll be back tomorrow with some Marvel Champions Doctor Strange at noon Eastern. So I'll see you in that next stream. And thank you very much, everyone, for your time. Stay safe. Bye-bye.
Bye.